it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll shoot you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out. You gotta see the show. It's a lot of fun. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 25th day of September 2024. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
So, for those not following on Facebook, we only put it on our personal Facebook pages. We did a thing yesterday.
We did. Do you know? I just want you to know how hard that was. It's just a month. It took a month. It took a month.
So Cheryl is a terrible secret keeper.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
And not like in a way.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
Not like in a way where, hey, Cheryl, this is between you and I. You can't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Those things
she's fine
I'm great
with
at. She's got a lot of integrity. That said, when it's fun surprises, gifts. Like you may not. You can tell Cheryl your deepest secrets about you and your spouse. You cannot tell Cheryl that you're planning a surprise party for their spouse. Okay. Like that's the thing that was, Jeff says, good morning, Touhies. Vacation starts today. Good for you, Jeff. Enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So Cheryl has had a hard time holding on to our little secret because like when the kids were, I won't even say younger, when the kids were in the house with us,
still,
if she had Christmas presents, she would hide them in her walk-in closet. Everyone knew that. And so they would say something about wanting, I don't know, something like whatever it was,
new Nikes,
a cool
I don't know
thing.
what
Some cool present. And you would get the same look you have on your face right now. Some might call it a spit-eating grin.
Yep.
And they would go, what? And you're like, nothing. Nothing. That might be over in the closet behind the door over there if you want to look, but I don't know. And I would sit there and I would slam things because I knew that meant we were going to buy new Christmas presents. Because it wasn't just, oh, there's your birthday present early. There's your Christmas present early. No, now that we did that, now we have to go and redo all the shopping and stuff. So that said, okay, so the thing we did is we bought a house in Rensselaer and we are moving in together.
Yes.
So so that could mean a lot of things. It could mean that Cheryl has to get driven into work earlier. It could not. It could mean
right.
So
earlier than what? At some point, I gotta sleep.
So,
do I need a consultant? I think I need to hire a consultant. Listen, here's your only job. Figure out the sleep thing. Get that in my schedule.
So, and already right out of the box, people were giving you a hard time. I didn't get the same hard time. That what happened to the whole idea that you guys do your relationship different and you live in separate places, and and then maybe someday you get married and still live in separate places. We had talked about that.
That was the plan. That was honestly the plan. No, we were not joking about that. We just knew it was going to be out of the box. Enter the worst landlord on planet Earth.
Well, okay, time out. So Savannah, our daughter, says it could mean that Cheryl has to put up with a decked out Batman bathroom or not. not a bathroom,
Mhm.
an
A
entire
man
room.
cave. Yep.
So
He's got a huge man cave.
So some people say like guys want their man cave and they want it to be sports and Cubs or Bears or Colts or my friend Mike has a great sunroom that is Colts, and it's got a bar and all that stuff, and it's great.
Are you talking to him after Sunday?
Sure, of course.
I'm
Yes.
kidding.
So I will have a bat cave.
Yeah.
This home that we got has 2 different living rooms.
Yeah.
One will be our everybody can come over and hang out living room, and one will be my bat cave. So
yeah. And that said, so let's back up. Okay, so for 3 years, maybe 2.5 of the 3 years, almost coming into I've not had a good situation with the landlord that made a lot of false promises and stuff. Same thing with Steve, because he's still waiting on a screen door and all the rest of it. Like, I don't know what happened, but absentee, fell off the earth, can't get in touch unless it's something he needs. And then he feels like if he gives you 4 hours notice, he's fine. You know what I mean? Hey, we're going to be in your house. No, you're not.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we laugh about it now, but it was to the point where
we're just tired
you
of
had
it.
overheard a conversation because I put it on speaker so that there was a witness to it.
Yeah.
And we had, talked with I can go into it, but we've got if you are a renter that's having problems, I can talk you through where there may be things you can do about that. There are resources to help you. There are legal teams to help you. So you're not suffering, but it does take a while. So anyway, so because of that situation, we had always talked, you and I were always open that we'd probably live separately, and we like it because we're so close, but we talk a million times on the phone. It's like, and we go to the grocery store together, and then we kind of do everything together, and then kind of part our ways.
Right. We like the idea. Now, obviously we lived together when we were married.
Right. We didn't like living together either.
Right.
We were very good.
We didn't have an issue with living together.
No.
We've gone on vacation. We stay in the same places, all that stuff.
No.
And we just have kind of gotten used to now, as we're getting older, doing some separate things. I think one of the things is like our timing has kind of been off now. Like you have turned into a 90-year-old who likes to eat dinner at 2:00 in the afternoon and curl into bed at 4. And
listen here, Sonny.
So no, but
yes,
we started to get our independent things, and but that said, this is a house that works great for us. It has some kind of separate areas and some come together areas.
It's absolutely charming. And here, it took 20 minutes before we knew we wanted it. It's the craziest thing in the world. So the story goes that landlord calls after we're like, hey, when are you coming to do the kitchen? When are you repairing? When are you? And it was almost every day where we're texting, calling, leaving messages. Hey, are you ever gonna, And right after the show ended, my phone rings and I go, oh. And so I took it on speaker in studio. And so Steve was sitting across from me, and it was just a nasty phone call, just nasty. So then he goes, that's it. You looked at me across the thing and he went, that's it. We're buying a house. And I went, wait, what? I'm like, and I literally, what? And it's the only thing. We're not going to be beholden to anybody. We'll make our payments to the bank, and then that's the end of it. And I'm like, what about all that? What? Okay. So then we had a short conversation, pretty short, because we talk anyway all the time. Like, what would it look like if we just lived together anyway? But we each wanted our separate spots. And then we wanted to come together, because when we are together, we're together every weekend catching up on our shows. We, cooking, grilling, that kind of stuff. We're playing with Ace. We're taking him to the dog park, blah, blah, blah. So separate, but then pulled together.
Yeah.
So we text Terry, you texted Terry, and you just went, that's it. I got to see some houses.
Right.
And Terry from Cornerstone Realty.
Yep. And we started looking around in the area. We got online, you know.
So yeah, we got online for a little bit, like, you know, but what was it? Like 10 minutes later, she goes, "How about 1:00 today?"
Right.
Then she goes, "Okay, I have another appointment around there. How about 12:00 today?" And okay.
Yeah.
So we literally left here, ate, and then met Terry. We meet Terry. First house we look at, not going to work. The second house we look at is this house. And what has it got? It's got a loft like type situation. So the loft is me. The downstairs bedroom is you. 2 living area spaces. So one for the man cave, one for the living room, dining room. And then upstairs is has this one closet that's the size of a bowling alley. That's what I called it. As soon as I saw it, I go, it's a bowling alley. It's long and not narrow really, but it's like, it's perfect. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And as we pulled up, there's tons of trees. Like I lived on the outskirts of Evanston in Chicago.
Okay.
And I always loved the tree-lined streets in Evanston. That's the look. The minute you pulled in the driveway, I went, this is like a home feel. Like I felt this is home. And boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. So, and Terry Fagley from Cornerstone Real Estate could not have been better. She was fantastic
whole way
through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because going up and back and figuring things out with the loan
and
and inspections and appraisals and looking at the house and all this. So cannot say enough good things about Terry. And I mean, you know, obviously, you know, we talk with her every week here on the show, but you know,
went above and beyond and was as emotionally invested every step of the way as we were.
Yeah, really, really great. So
I mean, I think she would get news on stuff and just go, okay, guys, this is great news. I mean, I don't even know if she was off the phone yet before she was like,
just really, really good. So we're excited. It wasn't like you said, it wasn't the original plan, but sometimes you just got to change the plan and go with it and make it work.
God kind of changes the plan for you. Like, I mean, because I just believe it doesn't take people 20 minutes to find a house.
No, that was, I mean, we looked at a few houses that day and then
one after that too.
Everything else that we looked at was like, it just goes back to that one. That one has all the things that we want out of a house, you know, boom, bang, done. Like, this is what we want. And some great things came together to make it happen. So Larry says, good morning. Tina says, I've always liked that house, especially the big window. Thinking about putting a Christmas tree up in that window. All right.
That's so funny.
It's all like a little too close for me.
Well, that's exactly what I said to you.
As odd as this is going to sound, because I love the radio show and everything that. I am like very private, so it's very odd for me. Like, it's just weird. It's
that people know where you live.
It's fine. I know it's all good and it's all wonderful and we're all residents of Touhyville and stuff, but it's like yesterday, all these people that, like, just from a picture of it, like, I'm your neighbor. I was like, oh my gosh, all right, what I just posted a picture, like, you know, and I love it. It's gonna be great.
It looks like a lake house from the outside too. We just said it looks like it's just so comfy, homey.
So it's so we're excited. It's gonna be great. We can't wait. And then
we've been to Chems like 3,000 times in the last 24 hours.
Yes. So. And of course, the most important part of what this means about buying a house is that seriously, business owners, you got to buy more advertising from Cheryl. Sales at the number 2 letter EVILLE.com. Just saying, like, I mean, you know, we're gonna want to eat too. So I mean,
is that in the budget? Is that in the budget?
In the last 3 years, buying 3 radio stations and a house, and it was it's a whole lot of stuff. So Cheryl at the number 2 letter EVILLE.com. Advertise your business. Plus, you know, we like talking about businesses too.
Yeah, we do.
So all right. Because of that big news, let me take the break now, and then we'll come back. We'll get to the days. We'll just kind of back everything up for a little bit here in the first hour. So all right, stick around for more fun. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
When it's time to buy your dream home or property, Cornerstone Real Estate is your ultimate real estate connection. Hi, this is Terry Fagley, owner and managing broker of Cornerstone. At Cornerstone Real Estate, we understand that finding the perfect home is more than just a transaction. With our team of experienced and dedicated real estate professionals, we'll guide you every step of the way. From the initial search to negotiating the best deal, we'll be on your side, ensuring a seamless and stress-free experience. Cornerstone Real Estate, your trusted real estate connection. Call us at 219-866-4528 or visit us online at cornerstoneshomes.com.
Are you looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators and experienced welders. Chief Buildings offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer. So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
I'm Dr. Lowell Steen, Chief of Cardiology at Loyola University Medical Center, with Ira Antelis, founder of 120 Life, a drink that supports healthy blood pressure.
It's great to be here, literally, because I almost wasn't. 5 years ago, I got a terrifying warning from my doctor that my blood pressure was off the charts.
That must have really shaken you.
It did, but I knew there had to be a natural way to lower my blood pressure. So I developed 120 Life, a juice blend to help lower blood pressure.
How much did your blood pressure drop?
In 2 weeks, it dropped 30 points.
That's remarkable. And no side effects?
None. It's all natural superfruits and key minerals, and it's helped thousands of customers lower their blood pressure.
Where can you get 120 Life?
Just go to 120life.com, that's 120life.com, and use the code JUICE for 15% off. If your numbers don't improve, I'll send your money back.
So you really have nothing to lose. Take control of your blood pressure today by visiting 120life.com.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because.
But halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend.
The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work.
Let's go.
Oh, goody. We're on.
It's showtime.
Happy Hump Day, everybody. Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of which are brought to us by Virks Fine Jewelry, Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store. Over 75 years of exceeding expectations in mid-North Indiana. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services all this week. Great stuff going on. It's National Fall Prevention Week, and they are looking to help you. Safety doesn't just happen by accident. Join them each day this week at 11:45 at the Fozzie Senior Center on State Road 10 and 600 West in DeMott to learn about ways to prevent falling.
And, it sounds not funny, haha, but it sounds like, oh, yeah, my grandmother was 92, had Hanukkah and Christmas with us, with me. And what that means is I would have to drive out to grab her from her retirement facility and bring her to me in Evanston, from Evanston, Illinois. We had a great time, her, my mom, my kids, when they were young. Had a blast. And she was like a redhead. She was fiery. She was so fun. She fell and broke her hip. Pneumonia set in, and she died all within four weeks of the new year, of celebrating the new year. And when she celebrated the new year, she was fine. She was coherent. She was lovely. She was laughing. So one fall pretty much stole her from us. So it's so important.
Sure.
It's so important.
Yep. All this week.
Yeah.
Also today at the Rensselaer Senior Center, jewelry bingo at 1:00. Have fun with friends and try to win yourself some new jewelry. So that's going on today. And then at the Fozzie Senior Center, after the talk at 12:15, Yahtzee tournament at the Fozzie Senior Center. So,
I loved Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Did you like Yahtzee? I haven't
did.
played Yahtzee in like 30 years, but I loved it when I played it.
Yep. So all good stuff going on there at the Jasper County Community Services. Find out more about Jasper County Community Services on Facebook. All right. Today is If You See Something, Say Something Awareness Day, Binge Day, Ataxia Awareness Day, Math Storytelling Day, Comic Book Day, Cooking Day, Crab Meat Newburgh Day. It's a lot of stuff today. Food Service Employees.
Wait, crab what?
Crab Meat Newburgh Day.
Okay.
Food Service Employees Day, Lobster Day, One Hit Wonder Day, always fun. Open the Magic Day. That's what we do every day at 6:00 in the morning. We open the magic. No. All right. Psychotherapy Day, Quesadilla Day. Some people call it quesadilla. Research Administrator Day, Tune-Up Day, Women's Health and Fitness Day, See You at the Pole, POLE. So I don't know what that is. Maybe today's the day to go to one of those dirty clubs. See You at the Pole. No, probably not.
I got it. Yeah, I'm too busy stuck on Crab Newburgh
right.
and
Well,
going,
have fun.
would I like that or not?
See You at the Pole is a yearly international event when Christian students gather at a school flagpole, churches, and online for prayer and worship. So there you go.
You're kidding.
So it's not at the dirty clubs.
That's funny that's where your mind went, and then it's actually the polar opposite.
Yeah. The polar opposite.
Polar opposite.
World Dense Breast Day.
Oh, okay. Do you not? Okay.
I don't.
Let me chime into this one because this is
was
so when you get a mammogram, there's most women actually, I think now, I don't know what percentage, but have dense breasts. So you really have to be careful in making sure that it's read right and that you get your mammograms.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
you got to see that. You can't have it, a sister mass hiding from you. So again, I was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 48 years old. I have no predisposition to any kinds of cancers in my gene pool, thank God. Yet it didn't mean much. So other than to my daughters, thank God, who don't have BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene. But I still got it. It still is life-threatening. And if I hadn't done anything about it, I probably wouldn't be doing the show because I wouldn't be here. So you got to catch it early. You got to have your mammograms every year. Got to. and it doesn't hurt. So if you've never done it or you avoid it, it's not like that kind of pain. And even if it was, you have to get it done so that you catch it quick. Mine was caught on December 12th. Well, actually, they had me come back December 6th. December 12th, it was caught. December 16th was my surgery. And February 14th, I was cancer-free and done with my radiation treatment. So you have to do it. And avoidance is not the answer. So go get your mammograms.
And most importantly, it is not a good compliment about someone's breasts. Dense breast day. That's not how you should describe someone's breasts.
Well, yeah, I don't.
I'm trying to help men out.
Yeah.
Hey, look at those dense breasts. That's not what a woman wants to hear.
True.
Trying to help.
True. Right.
Also, just to go back to yesterday, just for a split second. In this list of days, every day is some kind of holiday. We have now had Cheryl's dead grandmother and breast cancer.
Being the positive person I am and spreading cheer wherever I go, spreading cheer and joy wherever I go. That should be like my tagline.
And both were very important stories. It just popped in my head. I'm like, here we are. Here, we're where we were just talking about yesterday. Yeah.
It cracks me up. Price is Right music would have slayed. My parents are up in heaven, and my grandparents, and they're laughing every time you do that because we were big Price of Right
funny.
watchers. But
today is also World Dream Day, Pharmacist Day, and School Milk Day. Can I just say hello to the pharmacists at Walmart? I know they always listen, and I'm a big fan.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yes. So
yeah.
All right. Let's see what's happening. And just guys, bear with me for a second. I just got to have a quick meeting with Cheryl. So this is where I do my jokey jokes. Like, this is not for death and dismemberment time. Okay, I just want to make sure that
Why isn't my microphone working?
Right. Just want to make sure you're aware of what's happening. Jeff Bezos wrote an Amazon review for his fiance's new book, which I'm sure she appreciated. But, you're Jeff Bezos. You kind of own Amazon. You could have just bought like 100 million copies and made her a bestseller. I'm just saying, you could have probably another way she would have liked to help. Right. An NBC analyst thinks Travis Kelce isn't 100% focused on football anymore. When reached for comment, Kelce didn't have time to talk because he had to run because Taylor rang her bell and he had to go feed the cats.
Oh, my gosh.
Today is, I didn't have it on my list, but it says it's National Roadkill Day.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Yeah. That explains all the excitement in West Virginia today. That's, it's their day. Murders in the U.S. fell in 2023 by 11.6%.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. However, murder podcasts rose by 500%. It's a lot of people doing this. Speaking of murder, convicted killers Lyle and Eric Menendez will participate in an upcoming Netflix documentary.
In a documentary?
In a documentary.
Because
They're
is out called Monsters on Netflix.
Their movie is out right now, but they're going to participate in a documentary. So, man, if only their parents were alive, I bet they'd be so proud of how they turned out.
Oh, jeez.
No, too soon. I was wrong. There is death and dismemberment in this.
Right. See, I'm not the only one.
I hadn't heard this, so I'm going to do a little research, but the joke is still there. Donald Trump said NBC should bring back Johnny Carson. Have you heard this?
Oh my, that cannot be.
I don't know. He also added that he was just endorsed by Merv Griffin. So I just, he also wanted to know who was in the kitchen with Dinah. He just,
someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
He said he can't wait for his interview on Donahue. Oh, this poor guy. Yes, he's having troubles.
Right. Don't you watch the In Memoriam?
Right. Today is National One Hit Wonder Day, which I always love. Or as Chumbawamba calls it, our day to shine.
Oh
It's
my
our
gosh.
day.
I got knocked down,
Yes.
but I get up again.
Experts say Taylor Swift encourages body positivity, but we all know the true pioneer of that music is Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay, thank you.
Cheryl's look was like, maybe I need a little more
Right, I'm
explaining
like,
on this joke.
oh,
A little more
shoot.
explaining on this joke.
I didn't get that one, but that was a good one.
Thank you.
With the explanation, of course.
Yeah, I try. Movie theater chains want to lure more customers in by adding pickleball courts because nothing says pickleball is fun like sticking to the floor.
And trying to watch a movie while you're trying.
I didn't hear what he said. I just hear
Out. Out.
Right. What is happening? Why are we... Guys, can you get out of the screen?
Could you rewind the movie? I missed the best part.
Have you seen our ball? We can't find our ball. It's in my popcorn.
Oh, God.
And lastly, Mark Hamill, who played Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Okay, just had to make sure.
Come on.
Turned 73 years old today.
Wow.
Of course, when he sits down to eat his cake, Obi-Wan Kenobi will appear to him and say, "Use the fork, Luke. Use the fork." No. Listen, they're not all winners.
May the fork be with you.
May the fork be with you. What the fork is going on here with these bad jokes? All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, if you are worried about spoiler alerts from America's Got Talent, we're about to spoil it for
we're
you.
about to wreck it for you.
So that's coming up here in a minute. So stick around.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on the drive into work. Partly sunny with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Thursday, sunny with light winds in the morning and a high near 76. Thursday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 58. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 75. Friday night, a 50% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 60.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
For the best frozen custard around, it's gotta be the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello. Fall enthusiasts, this is your time to treat that sweet tooth with the newly added Apple Pie Delights. A slice of pie with a scoop of ice cream on top, along with the Sycamore Drive-In's apple cider slushies. Pumpkin lovers, you're gonna achieve pumpkin nirvana. Whether it's pumpkin frozen custard, a pumpkin spice latte, or the mind-blowing pumpkin cheesecake praline bubba. All available until the Sycamore Drive-In closes for the season on Sunday, September 29th. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street in Monticello, behind the Bank of Wolcott. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. And be sure to follow them on Facebook for their flavor of the day and other mouth-watering specials.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
You'd never settle for underperformance. You'd never settle for less than maximum yield. You'd never settle for gaps in the stand. So why settle for anything less than DeKalb corn? DeKalb seed is for those who make outstanding performance a priority. With a broad portfolio of products bred to maximize profit potential on every field. DeKalb brand corn. Never settle. Visit DeKalb.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
When you're an expert on soil and crops, you're a soil scientist. When you're an expert on the weather, you're a meteorologist. And when you're an expert on soybeans, you are an Asgrow farmer. Like you, Asgrow brand is relentlessly focused on soybeans, with localized products featuring leading genetics and weed management systems. It all works together to give you maximum profit potential. Visit Asgrow.com. It's all about the beans. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Pioneer brand Z Series soybeans have farmers yielding out an additional 2.7 bushels per acre over A Series. This has everyone talking, not just farmers. Case in point, a trucking company wrote, "Morning, noon, and night, it doesn't matter. I'm hauling Z Series. The phone doesn't stop ringing. Even my home number, it never stops ringing." Well, it's fair to say Pioneer brand Z Series soybeans are making quite an impact. Unleash your greatest harvest yet at pioneer.com/new era.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
I guess you don't know what today is.
No, I don't know.
Well, first of all,
It's Wednesday.
all right, it's Wednesday. You know they call it
Hump Day.
second. And this is really the more important part.
It is National One-Hit Wonder
Day.
One-hit wonders.
These guys are one-hit wonder.
One-Hit Wonder.
One-hit wonders.
You're not a one-hit wonder. Don't nobody listen to you. Yeah, nobody's listening to you.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, hanging out, having fun. So now this is one of the few downfalls to doing the show on the video, on YouTube and on Facebook and all that stuff. I used to love One Hit Wonder Day because we would just spend the whole show just playing one hit wonders, and it was such a fun,
that's fun.
like trip down memory lane, And it was just we would just it was always the show went from talk to just a ton of music just for one day.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. And I actually thought about this morning when I saw it doing
it.
Do we skip the video and just do a one hit wonder day? Because it's such a fun time. But that's all right. So yeah, but I love a lot of the one hit wonders. Like when you go back and you're like, oh, that song. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh,
what happened to them?
Yeah, so many good ones. So, portion of the show is brought to us by George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They do a great job with their residents with an incredibly seasoned and experienced approach to their healthcare needs and well-being of all the residents. They engage in all kinds of community activities. They do just great stuff for their residents. And of course, they're even more than that. You can find out all that they have to offer at georgeaid.org. Go and like George Aid Memorial on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott this week.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. I don't know this song, apparently.
It's happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, it's like what is it to the rhythm of like Lone Ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, happy anniversary to Carla and all of her great staff there at Another Season, 26th anniversary. And all week long, they're passing on the anniversary gifts to you.
That's 26 years of being a small business owner.
It's incredible.
Get in there and say congratulations, Carla.
Absolutely.
And all of her staff.
Yes. Just a wonderful, wonderful deal.
Yes.
And they're passing on the anniversary gifts to you, 20% off store wide, except for a few things that are not the
They're
Half
not
Patch Bar,
included, yeah.
bereavement, and fresh plants. So other than
Mhm.
that, the store is 20% off. And pop-up vendors this Saturday all day long. So check that out
Mhm.
on their Facebook page. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and also check them out at anotherseasonfloral.com. You can also just stop in there, 605 North Alex Street in DeMott. Tiffany says, congrats to you both. Good morning. And Madison says, good morning to you both. Miss you. Good morning, Madison. Good morning to you, Tiffany, as well.
Yes.
Hope you're getting yourself together. It's a little later than it was yesterday. I mean, not much, because they said something to us almost 10 minutes ago. So, but by now, I hope you're getting shoes on. Make sure you're all set. You got your school
Your
bag.
toast is buttered.
Yes. You got your books. You didn't leave any in your room or anything. You're all set.
Took your vitamins.
You don't want to get to chemistry and find out that all you have is your math book. That makes for a bad day. So let's get it all together. All right. So, spoiler alert. We are about to tell you who won America's Got Talent last night. And this was absolutely incredible.
And grab the Kleenex box. That's what I say.
I mean,
grab the Kleenex box.
Just unbelievable. So last night, season 19 of America's Got Talent crowned its new winner. Here is the announcement.
The AGT champion and winner of $1 million is Richard
Richard Goodall. That's what I said. Richard Goodall, 55-year-old janitor from Terre Haute, Indiana, was Heidi Klum's Golden Buzzer recipient, and got to sing with Journey. So unbelievable.
Singing got him through his wife dying of cancer. Like that's like
Oof.
he has a rich, like,
just an incredible story.
and he's so humble. Like if you see him, he's like, who would have thought someone who was cleaning up bubble gum and snot off of
Right.
he goes boogers and bubble gum off of the floor.
I mean, and it was the kids at the school that pushed him to go and audition.
I think they actually, he didn't even know it. He sang,
Oh, is
and
that
then
what it
they
was?
took a TikTok.
Oh my God.
And that was a Thursday night, I think. They came back in and it had over 100,000 views. And they went, okay, now we have to do we have to do some more stuff. And he's so humble that he was like, okay.
I mean, just unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's pictures of him hanging out with Journey.
Mhm.
In People Magazine's website. I mean, just wow, just unbelievable.
Yeah.
What a really, really cool thing to have happened, and for him to have gotten. I mean, just absolutely amazing. So so very cool that happened. Now, I was joking with you, Arnel Pineda, the lead singer of Journey now, had some issues at Rock in Rio, where his voice was cracking, and he was having some, he's getting a lot of criticism for his voice right now. And I got to tell you, like, listen, for the majority of the people that are hopping online and going, you couldn't do it. So, so take it easy, let's not forget these are the same songs that also damage Steve Perry's vocal cords. So it's not like they're easy songs to sing.
Yeah. It
So-
hurts to even sing along to them when you're like
Yeah.
really into it. You don't
Mhm.
have those chords, you know?
Yeah. So anyway, his bandmates are backing him up, which is good. That's a lot of times when you're in a band, that's a family. So yeah, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? It was just I think it was one of those things. And of course, it's so easy when somebody has a mistake or has trouble, it's like bam, it's whoosh, the swarms come out and they just want to get them. But yeah, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Although I got to tell you, the first time that I heard him sing was years ago at the Super Bowl. They were doing like I used to turn the Super Bowl on all day long while I was at home. This is before you and I even met. And I would just turn it on, and all the pregame would be on all day. And
okay, because I thought you just did a YouTube of all the Super Bowl.
No. So I just So I'm just watching, and they were one of like the pregame concerts or whatever,
Mhm.
and I didn't know like who he was. I didn't know who was the lead singer of Journey. Now all the songs we hear are Steve Perry, classic rock songs.
Mhm.
And he was Filipino, and I just remember seeing him and hearing him sing "Don't Stop Believin'," and I was like,
oh no, I remember this.
"Don't stop believing." I'm like, "Oh my God, what did they do? They got no, it's not working." But that said, all teasing aside, he does an incredible job with their songs. So, and I did hear the vocals. I can't find them. I mean, unless if I go through, there's like full concerts of the whole show, and his voice does crack. He does sound bad. I'm not gonna lie, but listen, I followed Motley Crue for years. There were times I'm not even sure if Vince Neil knew what he was saying on stage when I was seeing him. Sometimes it's just about the good time when you're out there at a concert. So, Katy Perry, every time I've heard her live, she can't sing. So, I mean, it happens. So Smash Mouth was a band for a long time. That guy, every time I saw them live, was like, whoa, you better thank your producer. You better thank him now. Yeah. So Madison says she's all ready and waiting on the bus, so she's good to go. She's got it. She's all set. So
Okay.
and Mel says, good morning from the ranch. Good morning, Mel. I'm not sure where exactly my aunt lives, but sometimes she'll just post pictures of horses just walking by at the ranch she's living. It's just really cool. So so good stuff there. All right. I haven't even gotten to the poll question. I haven't done any of the stuff that we do in a day. So so I'm going to quickly wrap yesterday's poll question, dive into a new one because I want to move on into the next hour. So yesterday, the toys, we voted for toys going into the Hall of Fame. 29% said Transformers. 22% said 22% said trampoline and remote control cars. 19% said My Little Pony. 6% said Phase 10. And 2% said Pokemon. So
what about trampoline?
Trampoline was 22%.
22%.
Tied for with remote control cars and trampolines. Mel says, I'm a spit away from Wisconsin. Good for you. Enjoy. The pictures that I've seen online look fantastic. They just look great. So all right. So now Would You Rather Wednesday. I want to make sure that I get to this while we're still on the America's Got Talent thing, because I thought this would be fun.
Okay.
So America's Got Talent, you win
$1 million.
Is it $1 million? Is that what it is? Okay, so it's $1 million and a show in Vegas. At least that's what it used to be. I don't know if it still is. They could get a show in Vegas, like a stay in Vegas, I believe.
Okay.
So Hell's Kitchen is $250,000, I believe, and you get a job at one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants. You're the head chef at one of his restaurants. So I changed it up a little bit. I said, assume both pay the same. Would you rather win America's Got Talent or Hell's Kitchen? Would you rather be known for having this great talent of like singing or dancing or being funny? Or would you rather be a head chef at one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants.
Would you rather sing or have someone call you a beep, 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 beep for your entire career?
Right, but I don't think he does that once you're working for him. So Tiffany says it is dress for success day or dress as your dream job for Madison at school today. All right.
I like you. Post a picture.
Yeah,
Let's
we're gonna
see.
take a break, but we got to know what did she dress for success for today? So, but we got to take our break. We'll come back. We got Frank taking care of sports, and then we got Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. So stick around.
Save big money on your outdoor power tools right now at Menards. Masterforce has the tools you need to get your outdoor projects done. Get an 80-volt chainsaw for maximum power and performance. Add Masterforce chainsaw gloves with a breathable backing to keep you comfortable while putting in a hard day's work. Get all the Masterforce tools you need at Menards. And check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all our great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Head to another season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At another season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to another season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Why'd the kid jump off the boat? I don't know. Why? Peer pressure. Oh, good one, Ned.
Ned isn't funny, but Ned owns a boat, and you don't. So every time Ned tells another one of his unfunny boat puns, you're going to laugh loud and keep on laughing until you get a boat of your own.
A pier where you put a boat. Yeah, I get it.
And when you do get a boat of your own, make sure you save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
What's better than one win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get one line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
Newton County Coroner Scott McCord is requesting the assistance of the public in locating any living relative of 89-year-old Noel Sigmund Shaw of Kentland, who was found deceased in his home at 106 West Washington Street in that town. If anyone has information regarding the next of kin of Mr. Shaw, please contact the Newton County Coroner's Office at 219-285-2515 or email smccord, smccord at newtoncounty.in.gov. Fulton County deputies arrested a Rochester man, Solomon Newcomb, who has an outstanding felony warrant in Pulaski County, on Sunday following a short pursuit after a traffic stop. A search of the man's vehicle reportedly revealed more than 150 grams of methamphetamine, along with marijuana and paraphernalia. New preliminary charges against Newcomb include dealing in meth, possession of the drug, unlawful possession of a syringe, possession of paraphernalia with a prior conviction, possession of marijuana with a prior conviction, and resisting law enforcement. The Jasper County Fair Association is planning to build a new show arena at the fairgrounds that will overset the current show arena location in the next few years. Executive board member and grounds superintendent for the Fair Association, Lou Nagel, said the new building will have almost double the floor space, He talks about other amenities that will be included.
Climate controlled year-round usage, tall concrete floor, so we'll have to put some sort of material down so livestock can walk on it, the kids can walk on it properly. Restroom facilities are tremendous. Kitchen and conference room attached to but separate from the show arena floor itself.
On a future news report, Lou Niggle will talk about funding sources for the new show arena. Listen to the complete interview on our website by tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. The annual Oktoberfest Festival, sponsored by Main Street Rensselaer, will take place on the new bricks by the courthouse this Saturday from 5 until 11 p.m. to benefit the completion of Filson Park. Check out the complete interview about Oktoberfest with President of Main Street, Bobby Joe Sammons, on our websites by tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Food Finders Mobile Pantry will be in Otterburn tomorrow at the United Methodist Church. This church in Otterburn is located at 405 East Oxford Street. The food distribution will be in the form of a drive-through event, and all recipients should remain in their vehicle at all times. The event begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and please do not arrive prior to 3:30. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Get a powerful clean every time with Maytag laundry appliances from Fozzie Califf Appliances. Find the capacity and style washer and dryer you need to help fight everyday tough stains and keep your clothes fresh. Maytag washing machines and dryers are tough enough to tackle whatever you throw in them. Shop the Maytag washers and dryers you need now at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMotte and Rensselaer. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
57-year-old Terry Rumbach, Sr. of Rensselaer, passed away on September 9th. A time of remembrance for Terry Rumbach Sr. will be held today from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 90-year-old Richard Paul Briette of Fowler passed away on September 20th. Visitation for Richard Briette will be held at Sacred Heart Church today from 9 until 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time, with Rosary and the funeral mass immediately following. Burial will be at Sacred Heart Cemetery in Fowler. Memorial contributions may be made to the Sacred Heart School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 28-year-old Michael Thomas of DeMotte passed away on September 18th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Friday, September 27th. At the Community Church of Roselawn. Services for Michael Thomas will be held at the Community Church Roselawn at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Interment will be in the DeMotte Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old William L. Bill Huffman of Winnemac passed away on September 20th. Visitation will be from noon until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 27th at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Bill Huffman will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern on the 27th at Frayne Mortuary, with celebrant Ashley Young officiating. Burial will take place at Paul's Chapel Cemetery, Winnemac. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial donations may be made to Gideon's International. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. The family of William Bill Doty of Winnemac will be hosting a celebration of life on Saturday, September 28th, from noon until 3 p.m. Eastern Time at the Pavilion in the Winnemac Town Park. Memorial contributions for William Bill Doty may be made to the family. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 73-year-old Nancy Wind of Morocco passed away on Thursday, September 19th. The family is planning a celebration of Nancy's life for a later date. Contributions in Nancy Wind's memory may be made to the Susan Komen Foundation. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be expressed with the Wind family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 74-year-old Alan Robeson of Fair Oaks passed away on Monday, September 16th. Burial will be at Fair Oaks Cemetery at a later date. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Suzanne Passetto of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, September 18th. Stanky Funeral Home entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by McCool's Auto and Diesel in Morocco.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on the drive into work. Partly sunny with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Thursday, sunny with light winds in the morning and a high near 76. Thursday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 58. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 75. Friday night, a 50% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 60.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table, good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Girls high school soccer play Tuesday. Kankakee Valley loses at Hobart 2-1, while at West Lafayette in the Hoosier Conference Tournament, Benton Central a 2-0 win over Tipton. Tuesday's boys high school soccer, it's a 1-0 home loss for Benton Central to Covington. Also at home, DeMont Christian defeated by Faith Christian 7-1. In girls high school volleyball played on Tuesday, South Newton edges out host Covington 3-2. The Rebels with a game-high 29 kills from Taylor Kripe. She also had 23 serve receptions. Jada Kripe had 15 kills. Lindsay Lowe with 42 assists. Briley Eisminger, 26 serve receptions and 24 serve receptions for Evelyn Bollinger. A win in 3 straight sets for North White on the road against Delphi. Vikings with 9 kills from Olivia Dahlberg. Her teammate Emma Jacobsma chipped in 14 assists with 11 serve receptions. Abigail Trippett. Major League Baseball, the White Sox still stand at 120 losses. At least for one night, they avoid setting the all-time modern-day record for most regular season defeats, railing for 3 in the 8th, surpassing the Los Angeles Angels Tuesday 3-2 at Guaranteed Rate Field. First of a 3-game set. With first pitch delayed an hour 5 minutes by rain, both clubs trading zeros through the first 6 innings until the Angels broke through in the 7th, an RBI double by third baseman Eric Wagaman. An inning later, Angels went up 2-0, a solo homer off the bat of second baseman Jack Lopez. But in the White Sox 8th, Brian Ramos doubled in Zach DeLoach from second. Ramos would eventually score on a Luis Robert Jr. single. Next up, Andrew Benintendi knocked in the go-ahead with a single. Prelander Barora, the win out of the pen, the save belonging to Justin Anderson. White Sox and Angels meet up for the middle game Wednesday. We'll have it on both Fair Country 104.5 FM and 98 Gold. White Sox Network pregame 6 p.m. Central. The first pitch 6:40 p.m. Central. It will be at least a 500 season for the Cubs in 2024 as they pick up win number 81 on Tuesday, topping the Philadelphia Phillies 10-4 in the second of 3 in the city of brotherly love. Cubs with 6 runs in the second, sending 10 to the plate. Cubs then a 4 spot in the 6th. Cody Bellinger went 3 for 5, clearing the bases with a 3-run triple in the 6th. Cubs out hitting the Phillies 15-7. Lefty Drew Smiley the win, just 1 inning in relief of fellow Southpaw starter Justin Steele, who pitched 4 innings. It's the rubber game Wednesday between the Cubs and the Phillies. WNBA playoffs on the verge of elimination. The Fever will try to pull on their season. It's game 2 of the best of 3 first-round series Wednesday at the Connecticut Sun. If the Fever can win, it's a decisive game 3 back at Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Friday. To the NHL, the preseason slate has it right for the Blackhawks. They'll go up against the Detroit Red Wings on Wednesday at the United Center. NFL Bears promoting from the practice squad to the 53-man roster on Tuesday. Tight end Steven Carlson. He fills the void of running back Travis Homer, who recently was placed on injured reserve. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
It's time now for Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. It's Wednesday. That means we got a brand new sale flyer from Dragon Man Till. You can get it at dragonmantill.com. Looking for the price on green seedless grapes. Green seedless grapes on sale this week at Dragon Man Till. Let me know the price. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Dragon Man Till and Touhyville.
Y'all want to hear about the AARP auto insurance program from the Hartford? Well, if you're age 50 or over, you can save hundreds when you switch. Are you ready for some exclusive discounts too? Phone's in the air now. We're going to sign you up, baby. Go to visithartfordauto.com today for your free quote.
When you're with the Hartford, the Bucks got your back. Provided by Hartford Fire Insurance Company, not AARP or its affiliates. Individual savings vary. The Hartford pays a royalty fee to AARP, which is used for external purposes. For information and restrictions, go to thehartford.com.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
I was so excited when I heard the sandwich was back. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken. It's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the propane tank on your grill first before hosting a tailgate.
Let's fire up. Here, let me try. Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Salt and vinegar?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Congratulations to Barb and Rensselaer. She got in to let me know that green seedless grapes are on sale this week for just 99 cents a pound at Dragon Man Till when you use your Dragon Man Till digital rewards account. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. Online shopping at Dragon Man Till saves you time and money. You still get your in-store sale prices. Set it up for pickup or delivery. You get your online coupons, reward points, and more. Dragon Man Till, life made simple, food made easy. Sign up today using your rewards account login and password at shop.stragamantill.com. That's shop.stragamantill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Dragon Man Till. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
It's time for the Home of the Week, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate in downtown Rensselaer.
Hi, Linda Heckema with Cornerstone's Home of the Week and my listing located at 1700 West Wood Road, just on the edge of the city. This 3-bedroom, 1 full bath with new tile, vanity, and lights has an updated kitchen, new counter, backsplash island, and the flooring that also runs through the dining room, living room, and hall. With fresh paint and trim throughout, this home is light and airy. The full unfinished basement and 2-car attached garage complete this home that sits on 1 acre. Big ticket items like furnace and AC have been updated, plus a new septic is being installed. For your private showing of 1700 Wood Road, call me at 219-869-8662. Cornerstone, let our real estate experience work for you.
Listen for the Home of the Week every Wednesday and Friday morning on WLQI, featuring the best homes in the real estate market. Brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate on Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Up and out. What day is it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All day.
I had no idea.
Oh, man. Where did the time go?
Let's get coffee. A big double shot for you. Keep you up all day. We've got a show to put on in case you didn't notice. You are going to love this.
Am I? Really? Sure about that?
99% sure. Okay, if you say so.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a delightful Wednesday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's in Rensselaer, 2 great locations. You also have got DeMott and Remington. All kinds of great stuff going on there. If you use your McDonald's app, you will not be you cannot be happier. You'll have all kinds of cool stuff going on there. Also, I don't know much about it, but McDonald's has partnered with a popular global video game. It's a lighthearted action role-playing game set in like an anime-style world environment.
Oh,
and apparently, they're using it to create a custom design for their apple pie. So, but I don't know what the game is. So we'll have to find that out. So, I'm glad I brought it up. That was fun. I'm glad I brought that up to not know what I was talking about.
Their apple pie.
Yeah. It's an apple pie, a regular McCrispy Deluxe, medium fries, and a drink is the meal that it's through there. So I don't know. I sometimes get ahead of myself. So anyway, use the app for other good. I know. Yeah. Sometimes I need a little help in my brain, and
listen, nobody does when we talk about advertising. Nobody does a live read like you.
Yeah, but I sometimes get ahead of myself.
So what?
And it's
It's okay. I just think you do a great job.
Well, you're very sweet.
It's supposed to be 15 seconds. I don't think you and I could talk for 15 seconds if our life's depended on it.
Well, no, not at all. Yes.
Especially about our clients. No.
Nope. Right. So download the app today. And how about a 250 medium iced coffee? For those of you that like those, you could do that on the app. And of course, don't forget the $5 meal deal.
And they have those with sugar-free.
Yeah.
And you cannot, I dare you to try to taste the difference.
I dare you.
I dare you.
Dare you. Try it.
Yeah, because the sugar-free.
Right.
I the first couple times, I literally took my sip and I went, oh, I think they made a mistake. Took another sip. I went, ooh, I don't know. Like, be careful with this. And then I literally, by the time I got home, like didn't drink anymore, got home and looked it up on the internet to make sure that it's sugar-free.
Is it real?
Is it real? It's that good.
Or is it Memorex? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of one hit wonder day. All right. So speaking of ordering your coffee, Okay. You can order whatever coffee you want at McDonald's and no one's going to tease you about it. I don't even understand why this is a thing. More than 50% of coffee drinkers have apparently been afraid to say their customized drink order out loud when ordering because they don't want to be drink shamed.
Baloney.
Who's drink shaming? And
First of all, it's
why
not
is
even
that
a
a thing?
That's not even a thing. Knock
Well,
it off.
Apparently it is. Listen, just because you and I are nice enough not to make fun of people for the way they drink things, because we make fun of people for all kinds of other things. That's because that's our job. Like,
Well, we just joke.
No,
I mean,
I
we'll never say anything hurtful. Like
no,
or try not to anyway.
No, we just tease. So earlier this year, KitchenAid announced a new KitchenAid espresso collection. Okay, I understand now. This is a giant advertisement for KitchenAid. Now I get where we're going with this. So it's all pretend. No one's being drink shamed. This is KitchenAid trying to start a thing so that they go, hey, you don't have to go out for your custom drink. You could do it right at home with your super duper neat thing.
I know. I
you
said
guys can go stick it. I'm not doing your story.
Well, and I love, like, can we just do that? Just randomly say, and 46% of all Americans we polled. Like, are we allowed to?
Well, they could do a poll. I mean, listen, you and I.
It's Touhyville Loveitis. Everybody's been bit by the bug.
Listen.
Touhyville Loveitis. They love to listen to Touhyville. 96% of all residents of Northwest Indiana. I mean, like, what in the world?
I'm just saying.
I mean, I told you when we were prepping, we should call Cup of Joy on the phone and say, speaking now with our anti whatever it is,
drink shamer,
anti-drink shamer activist,
yep,
so and such and such.
Listen, when someone uses their platform to just slide in ways to get people to purchase something, like when you're just like talking randomly and you say like that Cheryl could get you advertising on this show, it's Cheryl at the number 2 letter EVILLE.com. When you just slide that in on people when they're like think that they're just there for entertainment, that is just wrong.
Shameful.
It is wrong on so many levels. And if you're upset by that, your business should just email Cheryl at the number 2 letter EVILLE.com and counter that with a real commercial. Oh,
shameful.
Right. Let's see here. A woman was bombarded with calls from friends after her obituary was accidentally posted online despite her being alive.
I hate when that happens.
Oops. How in the world?
Right,
I mean,
they're
doesn't
not
someone
the
have to send that in? Like,
that's first of all, but if it starts "Dearly Beloved," I don't. We are gathered here today. It's either a Prince song or you're dead.
Faye Finero from Nottingham. So this is over in England.
England. Well, that makes sense now.
Yeah. Was shocked to see her name and photograph appear in the obituary section, which included an option to send flowers to her grieving family. The 39-year-old spotted the post when a friend called to check that she wasn't dead. And I'm sure it surprised her when she answered her phone. Hello, it's Faye. Oh my gosh! Yeah. Are you alive? Yeah, I was sleeping.
Like, I was going to wear this dress and it's really loud in color because you said it was a grand opening and not your wake.
Right. All right. Well, you're getting ahead of me because you know the story. So it was supposed to be a business opening thing in the paper. And apparently it ended up in the legacy section. So she spotted the post when a friend called to check if she wasn't dead when they saw her name on the page's legacy section, their version of obituaries. She wrote on Facebook to reassure her concerned friends she was alive and emailed the website to say, kind of made a mistake here.
Could you imagine if they did that and it's a newspaper? Prove it. Prove
my
it.
gosh.
No, I'm talking to you right now.
I'm alive.
Prove
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Prove it. You're
alive
gonna
as we
need.
speak.
You're gonna need your ID, your social security card,
Right.
3 people to verify that you are indeed alive. No, I am alive. It's me.
Mhm.
Could you imagine?
The beauty business owner thinks the mishap occurred when a post celebrating her new business got mixed up with the obituary section. She said, I might have 30 days of flowers coming. It was a standard day in my life when I got a call from a friend asking if I was alive. My friend was quite concerned. I posted it on Facebook, and quite a few people commented and thought it was hilarious. My son found it really funny. I believe what's happened is there must have been some crossover with the celebrations page, and they were doing all the photos and captions were left in the database before they were outsourced to the obituary section. Could you imagine if this got mixed up? Russ is in there. Now, Russ is a newsman, but he's also, when it comes to obituaries, he's reading what's sent to him, So, Bill Smith has passed away. Services will be at Jill's shoe store has opened up on Washington Street in Rensselaer. Our condolences to all those shopping.
In lieu of flowers.
Wait,
In lieu
what?
of flowers, go shopping.
I don't think something's right here. I don't think this is right. Yeah.
How about the opposite?
Bill has died this Sunday. Come on in and get yourself a casket with Bill. Get your picture with Bill. Only this Sunday. After this Sunday, he'll be in the ground like the savings are going down. Come on in. Like
The savings are going down like Bill.
I think we've mixed some things up here.
Hold up.
Yeah.
It's called the mashup. Now it's in the
right. And that is why, kids, here at the radio station, even though the Touhyville dungeon is not huge, Chris, who does the commercials, and Russ, who does the obituaries,
are
are
separate
opposite
sides of the building.
Opposite sides of
To
the
the
building.
dungeon,
So it's so that we don't get those two things confused. So again, if we
Now-
haven't made it clear, hold on. If we haven't made it clear, if you'd like your business announcement to be made, Cheryl at number 2 letter EVILLE.com. If you'd like your death announcement to be made, news at Touhyville.com. So just to keep the two separate, because if you get them confused, listen, Cheryl's very good at what she does. So if you accidentally send her the death announcement, she's going to want to sell you ads for it. Okay, listen, we've got an idea. Do you know somebody who'd want to sponsor the funeral?
Could you imagine? Now, talk to me about your pain points.
Yeah.
Now,
also,
imagine
have you
this.
picked out the clothing for the burial? Because I could really help you with some shopping. I could do that too. Yeah. So.
Okay, so now imagine, because I go so much further with it. The retraction or the admission of the media company.
Oh my. Yeah.
And of course, in today's society, you can't admit mistakes or guilt. So you can't just simply say, we messed up.
Yeah.
We put this in this section. Please forgive us.
Right.
So now how would that sound, do you think?
Oh, I would imagine.
Listen, it's their fault because,
Oh yeah. Now we're gonna blame.
now
the
we're
other,
gonna let's
listen.
victim blame.
Listen, I don't know what to tell you. Her new business just opened last week, and sales are already dying.
Right.
So we just it's not,
we thought she died too.
It's not
Sorry.
our fault. It's we meant that her career was dead by opening up a beauty business. We didn't understand what she was doing. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No. I'm more thinking when they do the retraction, do they put it in the same place? We would like to apologize. Faye has not passed away, but also
But is
if
offering
you would like to
50%
find
off.
out about how you could be beautiful, you could also contact Faye at still
Or-
alive with a big sign that says still alive.
Right. Or
sales are booming.
Right.
Yeah.
Faye says she's giving a thank God I'm not dead discount.
Right. Business not dead. Visit Faye's Beauty Place. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got a list here, and it's not a big list, but the most and least optimistic states in the country, in America. So we've got that and a cat.
Well,
that
we
found
know
a
it's
really
not
scary
Indiana
cat
now
toy.
that I moved here.
So just brought the curve down. The curve down. So stick around.
Ruined it.
More fun coming up.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on the drive into work. Partly sunny with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Thursday, sunny with light winds in the morning and a high near 76. Thursday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 58. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 75. Friday night, a 50% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 60.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-791-1313. That's 800-791-1313.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Are you looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators and experienced welders. Chief Buildings offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
Today is such a great day.
This is really great today.
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it? What's so great about it?
That much closer to the weekend.
That's what's so great about it.
Well, better get back to work.
We work hard. We play hard.
Work hard, we play hard.
Yes. They work hard and they play hard.
Showtime, baby.
Steve and Cheryl with you, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC here on the Q and 98 Gold, as well as streaming on WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com. Also, our stations have apps you can download as well from the Google Play Store and the App Store. You can also see our smiling faces on video on Facebook and YouTube, like you would have just seen. The Cheryl was attacked by her headphones. They're trying to eat her head. So yeah, you can see our smiling faces each morning, and all that is powered up by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater in Rensselaer. Fountain Stone Theater has movies now on the Wednesday through the weekend. So you can go check out all the cool movies at fountainstonetheaters.com. Let's see. Today you can go see Transformers 1 in 3D if you want to see it. It's at 6 o'clock tonight. Or if you just want to see regular, 3:50 and 6:15. So Transformers 1 is there. Speak No Evil, Beetlejuice, God's Not Dead, and God We Trust, and Reagan.
Oh, it's still there.
Yes,
I was going to ask you because it's
still
not.
there.
It's not streaming for a while. I don't think so.
Still there. But I will say today is the last day.
Oh shucks. Okay. And we cannot.
Well, we can do anything. Well, I don't think it's till later. But hold on. So tomorrow, Wild Robot comes out. You got Transformers 1, Speak No Evil, Beetlejuice, and Reagan. So let me go back to yesterday, which is today rather. Yesterday, tomorrow. Today will be yesterday. You know what I'm saying? 3:45. 3:45 showing if you want to go see it. So that's not really playing hooky. That's the
that's
end.
done.
That's the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll have to see because we got some afternoon plans. So we'll see if those are done by 3:45. So visit fountainstonetheaters.com. You can get your movie time tickets and all that stuff. All right, let's see what we got going here. The most optimistic and least optimistic states in America. I don't know how you would decide this. Because
it's really subjective, don't you think?
Super subjective. A new survey asked 5,000 Americans across all 50 states.
What?
How?
5,000 Okay. Wow. Okay.
Not enough?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't. Only so many people are going to answer your poll when there's 5 million polls going on every day.
Right, but if you're going nationally, you're asking 100 people per state.
They might not even be. It might not even be that exact.
Right.
They may have just put it on Facebook and had 5,000 responses.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Which is kind of why we don't have ratings at the station. Just a little side note.
Well, yeah, I mean, for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
A new survey asked 5,000 Americans across all 50 states how optimistic they are on a scale of 1 to 10. I want to know how many people they asked the poll question for Family Feud.
Right.
I want to know
says,
how many people are they asking? It could be the back room there.
Right, because you
We
and I
don't
are
know.
like, nuh-uh.
Right, we don't know. So the good news is the average answer was about 6.7. But here's the thing. Does anyone that is pessimistic actually realize they're pessimistic? You're just asking people,
Well,
are you optimistic?
Right, but moreover, it's experiential. Okay, so let's say you asked me that question when I was out of work and it just built a $5 million territory for,
Okay,
over time.
All right.
My answer would have tended to be, because it was during COVID, like, yikes, are we ever getting out of here? I haven't had human touch in a year. So I don't know. I think
But
it really.
Do you think if you were filling out a thing, even at that point,
yeah,
that you would say, if someone said, how optimistic are you? And again, how optimistic am I?
knew it was only going to be for a time. It just was a scary time.
But I'm saying, when you ask somebody, are you optimistic?
Yeah.
About what?
Right. Or right. That's why I said to you when you said this poll, I said, okay, are we talking financially? Are we talking like a hope in the world? Like,
and it could be the way you spin it.
Yeah.
Are you optimistic that the White Sox will lose more games this year?
Which they didn't lose yesterday.
But I'm just saying, do you feel positive that they will be bad?
Right.
Are you optimistic that you're not going to find another job? Like,
okay.
So
do you think I'm
so it's
optimistic
weird,
as a person?
So,
see, we'll get you on the spot. Do you
well,
feel I'm optimistic?
But you're asking a kind of a gray area question.
Right. That's why I'm asking
from a yes or no question. Well, they're saying on a 1 to 10 scale,
okay,
how optimistic are you?
Okay. So on a scale from 1 to 10.
6, maybe 7.
Okay.
Yeah. 6.7. That's national.
Now, I'm just saying, for me, I would say an 8.5. So it's funny how we see.
But now you're proving my point that
right.
They're calling people and asking them, how optimistic are you?
Right.
Well, that's like saying, how good looking are you? If you're a narcissist, you're going to say that you're fantastic.
Right. Mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm the fairest one of all. Like, really.
I mean,
But it's also like Amazon will ask that survey after a delivery. How likely are you to recommend Amazon to others?
Right.
Well, since my package is in Bolivia and I can't find it right now, I'd give you a great big 0. Now, tomorrow, when it arrives on my doorstep, and I love the one driver that always gets it right. All
Right.
10, baby.
Right.
Like, so it just, I don't know. I don't get it. I'd need more context.
To me, that question on a survey is always weird. How likely are you to recommend ... Because it depends on what we're talking about. Like, if I just had a procedure, I don't know. Like,
let's find out if it worked.
What is the other person, do they have the same ailments I do? I don't know. Like, yeah. So, anyway, so according to this totally made up bologna sandwich survey that we're going over here on the show, because we only bring you the hard news here in Touhyville.
Very important hard news.
Yes. The most optimistic people are in Wyoming, where the average was 7.2. California was second, followed by New Jersey, Alabama, and Maryland. Okay. So California, you are living in gorgeous sunshine every day. If you're not up and optimistic, then you can go stick it. Unless you happen to answer your phone when you're stuck in 4-hour traffic. Okay? Wyoming, I don't know what you're optimistic about, but you're probably pretty laid back. You're living out there in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing for miles and miles and miles. New Jersey, you have nothing to be optimistic about. You're in New Jersey. Knock it off. And that's where delusion sets in. I've seen Jersey Shore. None of those people would I want to be sitting next to on an airplane. That's no. The least optimistic state, Vermont. And even
you've got maple syrup, for heaven's sake.
But here's why this goes off the rails. Even the least optimistic state was a 6. Was a 6. So nobody's a 3.
Well,
nobody's pessimistic
right.
and thinks it's all doom and gloom.
And then you get to the part where it's all, again, since it's subjective, you're like, okay, I'm not the happiest person that skips around like, you know, they're high as a kite and don't have bills to worry about.
Right.
So I'm not a 10 and I'm not really a 9, but I'm also not like, I'm not Debbie Downer. Oh, wait a minute. I am. No.
I'm optimistic that this sucks.
I'm pretty sure this is a mess.
So, and of course, the most optimistic turned out was at Kanye West's house.
I am unquestionably, undoubtedly, the greatest human artist of all time. It's just not even a question anymore at this point. It's just a fact.
That was the most optimistic was at Kanye West's house. Yes, that was
special.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that was special.
I'm telling you, he likes himself some Kanye.
'Cause baby, I'm awesome. Also, I'm also awesome. Also.
I'm telling you.
Oh, that's great. Was that a real song or is that just?
It's manipulated a little bit.
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. But I honestly, I didn't know that until I was messing with it on the air. Like I was playing that on the air for like a year, and then I found out like that it was manipulated. I thought that was really how the song went.
It's fabulous
because I thought it's him. The generation that was the most optimistic, by the way, boomers.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say followed by X.
No, followed by millennials, followed by X, followed by Z. So X is third.
Really?
Yeah. So, which makes sense because a lot of Generation X, our generation, is probably stuck in some muck, stuck in some debt. You know,
well, the middle class,
trying to fight out. So so it's
we've just watched our position like yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
Got
it. It can seem like boomers carry a lot of gloom and doom, but according to the survey, most older folks let daily annoyances or avoid letting daily annoyances get under their skin. Really? I've not found that to be the case while being around them. I mean, some of them are fine, but they do seem annoyed by all the little things. So
right, like I mean, all I think about is my parents, and they would just be like, "Oh, you think you have a headache?
Right.
Oi, Gewalt.
Right.
My medication." I mean, they used to have these buckets like this, like these baskets, like I have on the side of my desk with the pills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but my side effects are worse than your side effects. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And I remember as a kid going, "Are we really doing this right now?
Are they one-upping each other?
They're one-upping each
their
other.
Pain and suffering.
Pain and kids. It was always like, "Oh, you think your daughter's so smart? Linda got blah 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 on the SATs. You think this? Yeah, but Cheryl's dating
right.
Like a doctor.
Yeah.
A doctor, I tell you. I mean, so it was just I that's funny.
I could just imagine how they describe it now. Cheryl, you're not going to believe she's with this.
She's
this
a shiksa.
She's with this big time entrepreneur in Indiana. He's a big time entrepreneur. What is he in?
Well, they'd all be like shiksa. Do you know what a shiksa is? A non-Jewish, but it's a nice, it's a not nice way of saying it. Like it'd be like, ooh, he's dating a shiksa.
Yeah. You know, what does he own? Radio. It's broke all the time. Came before the ring. right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we're winning. Yeah, it's not what I thought I was gonna hit. I went to go hit the other thing and it wasn't there. Non-existent producer Fred, who hid my Charlie Sheen winning? I don't need the song winning. That just goes on and on.
I was like, I love that song. I haven't heard that song in forever.
I'm winning. I'm winning.
Duh. Winning.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Oh, do you remember all? Oh gosh. Do you remember that craziness with the?
So I do. So
winning.
So I just got. I'm almost done rewatching 2.5 Men.
Mm-hmm.
But as I get to now, knowing what was going on, as I get into season 8 and you see it, it's like,
yeah.
I mean, you just see how pale he is, how disheveled he looks,
gaunt,
and yes, and it just looked so. And now you really see it. Like it's the
But I
same as
just
when you
remember-
watch Friends with Matthew Perry. Now, when you go back and rewatch. Now I knew
skinny, heavy, skinny.
I knew when he got really skinny.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's something wrong there, and I didn't know all the stuff that I know
Yeah.
now. But now you go back and watch, and he even said, I think, and don't hold me to it, but I think he said in his book, if he was heavy, he was drinking. If he was skinny, it was pills. So yeah, it was like oof. Anyway, glad I could bring things down. That's what I try to do. You know,
Wait,
I know,
why are you taking my job away?
I know when the. All right. So speaking of bringing things down, even the most optimistic person would be brought down by these phrases that'll bring you down.
All right.
All right.
Am I going to learn something so I could use it?
You
maybe?
might.
All right.
Top phrases that will ruin the day of even the most optimistic people. I'm pregnant.
Oh my gosh. That's the most optimistic phrase.
I can't sleep on red eyes. Want to chat?
That would be me. Okay, sorry. Guilty as charged.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
Yeah, it's never a good thing.
Nice try, but that's not a good excuse to get out of jury duty. No, I'm sorry. Since this is going to be a long Uber ride, want to hear my band?
Oh, oh my gosh.
And the last phrase that will ruin the day of even the most optimistic people. Mom, Dad, I want to work in radio. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, let's see what we've got here. We've got a cat toy that I don't think anybody in the family wanted the cat to find.
Ooh,
we've got a couple of interesting tours that are coming up, entertainment wise.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about Halloween decorations, as well as we've got our dumb criminal of the day coming up in the next hour as well. So plenty of things. Don't forget to head to our Facebook page, by the way, and answer today's poll question on a Would You Rather Wednesday. Of course, because if you missed it earlier, we talked about who won the America's Got Talent. We won't say it again. We said it earlier, but if you, in case maybe you recorded it and you didn't watch. So we asked, which would you rather win? America's Got Talent or Hell's Kitchen? Assuming both pay the same. Do you have an answer for yours?
Oh, yeah. Well, Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Mine would be America's Got Talent. 68% of people say America's Got Talent. 32% say Hell's Kitchen. Melissa says, if you can win getting through the Devil Chef, you can conquer anything in the world. LOL.
That's how I feel.
There you go. So, all right. So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, answer the poll question, and we'll be back. We'll update you on that a little bit later on this morning.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon? A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power. Satisfied customers and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with the team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SAVE or text SAVE to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SAVE.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SAVE to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
Newton County Coroner Scott McCord is requesting the assistance of the public in locating any living relative of 89-year-old Noel Sigmund Shaw of Kentland, who was found deceased in his home at 106 West Washington Street in that town. If anyone has information regarding the next of kin of Mr. Shaw, please contact the Newton County Coroner's Office at 219-285-2515 or email smccord, smccord at newtoncounty.in.gov. Fulton County deputies arrested a Rochester man, Solomon Newcomb, who has an outstanding felony warrant in Pulaski County on Sunday following a short pursuit after a traffic stop. A search of the man's vehicle reportedly revealed more than 150 grams of methamphetamine, along with marijuana and paraphernalia. New preliminary charges against Newcomb include dealing in meth, possession of the drug, unlawful possession of a syringe, possession of paraphernalia with a prior conviction, possession of marijuana with a prior conviction, and resisting law enforcement. The Jasper County Fair Association is planning to build a new show arena at the fairgrounds that will overset the current show arena location in the next few years. Executive board member and grounds superintendent for the Fair Association, Lou Nagel, said the new building will have almost double the floor space. He talks about other amenities that will be included.
Climate controlled year-round usage, all concrete floor, so we'll have to put some sort of material down so livestock can walk on it, the kids can walk on it properly. Restroom facilities are tremendous. Kitchen and conference room attached to, but separate from the show arena floor itself.
On a future news report, Lou Nagel will talk about funding sources for the new show arena. Listen to the complete interview on our website by tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. The annual Oktoberfest Festival, sponsored by Main Street Rensselaer, will take place on the new bricks by the courthouse this Saturday from 5 until 11 p.m. to benefit the completion of Filson Park. Check out the complete interview about Oktoberfest with President of Main Street, Bobby Joe Sammons, on our websites by tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Food Finders Mobile Pantry will be in Audubon tomorrow at the United Methodist Church. This church in Audubon is located at 405 East Oxford Street. The food distribution will be in the form of a drive-through event, and all recipients should remain in their vehicle at all times. The event begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and please do not arrive prior to 3:30. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Get a powerful clean every time with Maytag laundry appliances from Fozzie Califf Appliances. Find the capacity and style washer and dryer you need to help fight everyday tough stains and keep your clothes fresh. Maytag washing machines and dryers are tough enough to tackle whatever you throw in them. Shop the Maytag washers and dryers you need now at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMotte and Rensselaer. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
57-year-old Terry Rumbach, Sr. of Rensselaer, passed away on September 9th. A time of remembrance for Terry Rumbach Sr. will be held today from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 90-year-old Richard Paul Briette of Fowler passed away on September 20th. Visitation for Richard Briette will be held at Sacred Heart Church today from 9 until 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time, with Rosary and the funeral mass immediately following. Burial will be at Sacred Heart Cemetery in Fowler. Memorial contributions may be made to the Sacred Heart School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 28-year-old Michael Thomas of DeMotte passed away on September 18th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Friday, September 27th. At the Community Church of Roselawn. Services for Michael Thomas will be held at the Community Church Roselawn at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Interment will be in the DeMotte Cemetery. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old William L. Bill Huffman of Winnemac passed away on September 20th. Visitation will be from noon until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 27th at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Bill Huffman will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern on the 27th at Frame Mortuary with celebrant Ashley Young officiating. Burial will take place at Paul's Chapel Cemetery, Winnemac. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial donations may be made to Gideon's International. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayn Mortuary, Winnemac. The family of William Bill Doty of Winnemac will be hosting a celebration of life on Saturday, September 28th, from noon until 3 p.m. Eastern Time at the Pavilion in the Winnemac Town Park. Memorial contributions for William Bill Doty may be made to the family. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayn Mortuary, Winnemac. 73-year-old Nancy Wind of Morocco passed away on Thursday, September 19th. The family is planning a celebration of Nancy's life for a later date. Contributions in Nancy Wind's memory may be made to the Susan Komen Foundation. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be expressed with the Wind family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 74-year-old Alan Robeson of Fair Oaks passed away on Monday, September 16th. Burial will be at Fair Oaks Cemetery at a later date. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Suzanne Passetto of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, September 18th. Stanky Funeral Home entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on the drive into work. Partly sunny with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Thursday, sunny with light winds in the morning and a high near 76. Thursday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 58. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 75. Friday night, a 50% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 60.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center. Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
I guess you don't know what today is.
No, I don't know.
Well, first of all, it's Wednesday. All right, it's Wednesday. You know they call it Hump Day. Second, and this is really the more important part. It is National One-Hit Wonder Day.
One-hit wonders.
These guys are one-hit wonder.
One-hit wonder. One-hit wonders.
You're not a one-hit wonder.
Don't nobody listen to you. Yeah, nobody's listening to you.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
It's showtime.
Yes, it is. Stephen Cheryl with you here, hanging out, having fun here on Hump Day. One-Hit Wonder Day. I like one-hit wonders. Trying to think of some of my favorites. One of my favorites is that I always find every year on this date is Amadeus. I like that one. It's when you don't hear other than that, like it's not on the radio anymore. And I remember when it was on the radio, it was on the radio all the time. Mm-hmm. That was one that sticks out to me that I remember specifically recording with my little boombox with
that
play and record. Go. Stop talking, DJ. I don't need that on my tape. I need Amadeus. Amadeus. All right. Portion of the show is running brought to us by the Hilltop in Morocco. Lots of fun stuff going on out there. Of course, we play the high-low game every week. We've got the 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts this week is the card. So let us know whether or not the card on Friday will be the higher or lower. Also, I don't know the exact date, but coming up is their anniversary again. They always do a big blowout for that. They got a 3-piece band that's going to be out there for that. So follow their Facebook page for more info on that. All right. Let's see what we got here. The bomb squad was called into a home in Dayton, Ohio after a cat found a grenade in the basement. Could you imagine? Now, whenever Ace gets a hold of something that he shouldn't, he thinks it's a game when we want to get it back. Could you imagine this? The dog comes up with a grenade in his mouth, and you're like, don't move, don't.
Put that down.
No.
This is fun.
No. Don't run around with the grenade. Don't run around with the grenade. Yeah.
Oh.
Holy cow. I mean, I would have to admit. Also, this is not the first story we've had of a found grenade in someone's basement. Who's holding on to these things?
Was it active? Because do you remember the guy with the Atlanta Cheryl charades? the Atlanta bombing.
Yeah.
He had inactive grenades
Oh, like he
in
was
his
like a
house,
collector or
like
something?
a collector. And when they came in, the media went like cuckoo that he had all this, firepower in his house. And
I suppose. I mean, I know the one that we talked about, that it was a live grenade that the guy had. Police said homeowners were renovating when their cat began knocking around what looked like a hand grenade. They called the police, and investigators determined the grenade needed to be disposed of.
Oh, boy.
The bomb squad planned to set it off in a controlled environment.
Oh, boy.
So it was a live grenade.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah. Uh-huh. Scary.
Could you imagine the owner's stupid cat? You couldn't find us a bag of money?
Right. That's
silly cat. You couldn't find us like the deed to, I don't know.
But again, I'm like, who is holding on to grenade? Like,
and
who's
putting them in the
keeping
house,
these
in the
their
walls of the
house?
house or whatever? Yeah.
It's just so odd. Well, Fox 10 in Ohio stinks because I was going to play their news, and it's just music with video of like B-roll of people carrying stuff out of the house. You guys are stinky at your news coverage.
Not like us.
Take that.
Like
Take
chief
that.
meteorologist Cupcake Cheryl too.
Yes, weather cupcake. Okay, listen. When I did the weather, I used to say that I was a weather meteorologist because I never wanted to, because I have a hard time saying meteorologist. So I just made a joke out of it. You are not the weather meteorologist Cupcake. You are the weather cupcake who comes with sprinkles.
Thursday, a chance of sprinkles. Cue the music.
Yes. All right. So that Fox 10 in Ohio does not do a good job. But a lot of the times, you and I will go places and we're blown away at good customer service. I think because I think there's a rampant upswing of bad customer service going on right now. So when good customer service happens, it just blows you away. So yesterday, we got all done with the house stuff. We went over and took a look at it and took a picture and all that stuff, and brought a couple of things in. Then ran out to Strax real quick. You grabbed some wings for dinner. I grabbed like 4 or 5 items. But I got my fried chicken, which I love.
Can I just beg them, if anybody's listening, especially the manager that orders everything, those spicy fat chicken drumstick things that you had. Oh, so good. That's what I was there for. They didn't have them, of course, but she said whoever does the ordering, hopefully they'll get them in.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, she said even when they order them, sometimes they don't get them. So
were they good?
Yeah. So by the way, Rich says, good morning. Miss y'all. Good morning, Rich. Did you miss us because you went somewhere? Because we've been here. We're still here.
We're still here.
We didn't go anywhere.
Still here.
and he says, boo, Fox, LOL. So listen, local Fox is different than national Fox. I don't want to get into a whole thing. Yeah. So, but anyway, so yesterday grabbed a couple of things and took them to the car, dropped you off at home, went home, grabbed my bags out of the car and my beer, and did not see my chicken anywhere, my fried chicken. So now it's extremely possible that I left it in the cart, that I left it at the store, but I looked through my back of my car and it's not anywhere in there. I looked in my house because I come in, I set stuff down, I take Ace out, then I'm figuring stuff out. So I thought it's very possible.
We were wiped. Yesterday was emotional and exciting and nerve-wracking and
yes. And
then
just all of it. So I went back, checked with them, and they couldn't seem to find the bag. So I thought, okay, no one sees it at the store. I didn't see it at home. Who knows? It could be anywhere. I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, I get a couple of pieces of dark meat chicken, so it's like $4 something. So I'm like, over $4, I'm not going to put too much effort into it. I'm done with my day. So I went over to the deli. The same woman that helped me the first time was there again, and she goes, "What are you back for?"
Shout out to the deli too. They've got great people that work at the deli at Strax.
They do.
At our Strax.
They
it's
do.
Just
yeah. They really, really good.
Nice
people.
ladies, half listeners. I want to say. or more than half listener, like that they listen.
Oh, I was like, that's a weird thing to say that they only half listen. No, half
No,
of
that's
them
me.
listen.
That's how
to,
I listen.
No, I was like, I didn't get that one. You're saying about half of them are listeners. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I explained to her, I got home. I don't know where the chicken is, and she's like, she goes to call the manager over. I'm like, well, it's fine. It's $4 worth of chicken. I'm okay. Like, I don't like to make a thing. And she's like, no, I recognize your voice. I like the show. Like, I want to make sure you're good. I'm like, I'm good. I'm always good. I'm super good. So,
No, you're mistaking me for the girl. The girl is the troublemaker.
No, that's not what I said. No.
I only thought it. I only
It's going
thought
down to
it.
the tubers.
So I'm gonna get that Debbie Downer music though. That's I know we have that, but anyway, I just want to say that they were super great. They gave me my chicken. The manager's like, I don't want anybody to think that you're just walking out with it. I'm going to walk you out, with it, make sure you're all good. Super, super over the top great at Strachan Van Til and Rensselaer. So, yes, it was very nice of them to take care of me. And I had a delicious dinner. I'm such a fan of their fried chicken.
Yeah.
So, so good fried chicken at Strax. So,
You probably eat it, I want to say, at least 3 times a week. At least.
No, like once a week.
No.
Yeah. I live
No,
with
you're
me.
always saying.
Listen, I live with me. I know me.
And now I live with you.
The realness.
Not yet, lady. Just slow down.
Slow down.
Slow down. Yeah.
I'm sorry for the realness.
Yeah. No, it's I have a very boring rotation of food. So and my fried chicken is about once a week, because then I do steak and I do some kind of ground beef thing.
I'm going to do pepper steak.
So, yeah.
That's what I'm
Ooh, that's
craving
good.
now that
Yeah.
it's getting like a little chill in the air.
Yep. Well, it's funny. I took it out this morning to defrost, and this is riveting radio. So we have ice packs.
Yeah.
And we took them on vacation, and the ice pack like melts, and then you put it back in the freezer, and
Yeah,
it refreezes. I set it on top of a package of ground beef in the freezer, and so as it froze, it froze to the
stuck to it.
pack. So I had to take both out, but it's going to take forever for it to defrost because it's got this freezer pack on it that is the best freezer pack in the world.
Yeah.
It's going to stay frozen all day. That's why I took it out this morning. I'm like, maybe I'll have ground beef tomorrow. So, yeah. A couple of big time tours coming up. Scorpions, who you hear a lot of here on WLQI, will celebrate their 60th year of being a band.
Wow.
With an anniversary residency in Vegas in 2025. So if you're a Scorpions fan, I cannot recommend seeing your favorite band like that more. The first time I went to Vegas, you got us tickets to Motley Crue in Vegas. And they were like the first ones to do, like, first of the like rock bands to do this residency like this.
You were adorable too, because I can remember buying the
So
tickets.
cool.
And I knew they were going on sale on a Saturday during our Christmas pictures. So we had our Christmas photographer by the Christmas tree, snapping pictures, snapping away. My alarm goes off on my phone and I go, hold please. And I walk to the kitchen where I had my laptop up, but no one was really paying attention to it. You just thought it was there. You're like, what are you doing? And I go, hold please. And then I bought the tickets. And then I said, okay, now you can know what we're doing. And you were like, and I told you that we were going to see them at Hard Rock. And you were like, no, wait, what? They're in Vegas. They're not here. I go, yeah, we're going to Vegas. And you had never been there before, and you were adorable.
Nope. It was my first time going to Vegas. And I loved it. I had an absolute blast. I love going to Vegas. And I'm not even a big gambler.
There's 2 things that I think are probably more than 2 things, but 2 things always come to mind when I think about you being adorable. Number 1 is when you eat pudding pies and milk after dinner at night, like late at night, you just,
like a little
you
kid.
eat it like you're a little kid.
Yep.
Like you just, one bite, a sip, it's got to have a napkin, the whole 9 yards. So it's very cute because it's you shrunk down to like when you were 6 or 7 years
a
old.
little kid, yeah.
The second thing was when I gave you the tickets, and it was almost like your brain couldn't comprehend that we were going to get on an airplane and do this thing. And then when we did that thing, you were like, you were blown away every step of the way. We get off the plane and it's ding, 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 because there's all sorts of gambling in the airport. And that was when there was no gambling at all other than pretty much Vegas, and Lake Tahoe, and so you were like, oh, this is so cool. And then we get to the MGM, which is where I always have stayed. And because I know it and it had restaurants in it, I just knew it was like perfect. It's a little off the strip, kind of, sort of, but on the strip, close enough. And so the ginormousness of it.
It was great. Yeah.
All the stars you met. And then when we, we actually flew out that Saturday night at 2 a.m. Straight from the concert.
From the concert. Yep.
So the whole thing was was crazy for me to watch you watching it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like Motley Crue at all.
No,
everybody else in the family does, but not me.
But it was such a small venue.
Yeah.
To see them like that. And so if you get the chance to see your band like that, like Scorpions, if you're a fan, I couldn't recommend it more. So the other thing that we did on that trip was we went to a really cool comedy show, and we saw Ray Romano, Kevin James, and some other guy from Everybody Loves Raymond. I forget what his name was, but all three of them together. And then after the show, then they come out and they answer questions and stuff like that. Big comedy tour for this next year. Jerry Seinfeld is touring with Jim Gaffigan.
We got to get to
that's a show.
Yeah,
that's a show.
We should try to get those to give away. We should probably try to hunt some of those down. Are they coming here or Indianapolis?
I'm sure, but I think I saw that Seinfeld on his own, I think, is going to be at Hard Rock.
Now, would you want to go see him? Do you think
Seinfeld?
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, I think
because
he's really
Jim
good.
Gaffigan made my sides hurt, and then by the third time we saw him, it was all right. Remember when he was in Joliet? We saw him.
Yeah.
At the Rialto.
Sure. Yeah.
But the first couple times we saw him, we cried.
Yeah. Yeah. He's really good.
I mean, he was side splitting with the ketchup packets and the whole, all of his stuff, working out and bowling. I'll never forget bowling, just because I'd never given any thought to the idea that like you're eating and then you're sticking your fingers into the bowling ball after you, like how gross it is.
Into filth. Yeah. Other people's hands and filth. Yep. But yeah, I would. I think Jerry Seinfeld is incredibly funny. So they're going to tour together following their 4-stadium joint tour last year. They're now announcing that they're hitting the road together in 2025 for a North American tour that'll stop at 10 arenas
That's not a
in
lot.
Canada and the U.S.
In Canada, 10 in Canada and the U.S.?
And the U.S. Jim is one of the best comedians I know, especially if all you want to do is shows and eat, says Seinfeld, who, by the way, just turned 70.
Oh, he looks good for 70.
Yes, yeah. Gaffigan adds, I will never rest in helping the struggling comedian Jerry Seinfeld until he is a household name. So let's see. The two will hit L.A., San Francisco. No people. I don't want to know who the sexiest people alive are. Let's see. Again, L.A., San Francisco, Chicago, St. Louis. They hit those places last year. Sorry. Stops for the upcoming tour will be Toronto, Ottawa, Canada, Montreal, Omaha, Kansas City, Toledo, Columbus, Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina, San Diego, and Phoenix. So the closest it looks like to us would be what? Columbus, maybe?
Mm-hmm. I love Columbus.
Yeah,
Ohio.
I know you do. Yeah.
Love.
So there you go. By the way, Tina says, I love Strack's boneless honey barbecue wings. You were looking at those yesterday.
Okay, I was afraid of those because if it's too sweet, number one, I got to be careful with the honey part. But yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw some and I was this close.
Yeah. And then she says, I think their fried chicken is better than KFC. I do too, but I also like KFC. Like I bounce back and forth. And Rich says, Steve, try Strack's grilled chicken. It's very tasty. Okay. Thank you, Rich. I like their rotisserie chicken. I'll tell you that much. I get that as well.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay. Grilled chicken. That's good.
yeah.
I like grilled chicken.
Yeah, good stuff. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around.
Are you looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators and experienced welders. Chief Buildings offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Find the award-winning service you need with shelter insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
Time is of the essence with COVID-19. Prescription oral treatment must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Learn more at treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's poppin'. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted it close to town, with a picture window overlooking a yard. And you found it. Now, when you sit down to dinner, you've got front row seats too. Your neighbor's daily pickleball game. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Paul's new drone startup just lost its most genius computer scientist.
We just lost our best genius to some new genius who's got a genius new idea. I'm going to have to find a new genius, or 2 half geniuses, and fast.
He needs a computer scientist that can keep his startup from falling down.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know, to check that your seats aren't in the visitor section first, before buying tickets.
I'm so excited for this game. I can't believe you got us tickets.
Me too. Wait, are we on the wrong side?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
This is going to be a long game.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Sweet chocolate reward. Sweet chocolate reward.
This is not just the sound of someone picking up a sweet treat at Walgreens. This is the sound of someone picking up a sweet treat right after receiving all their vaccines in one trip. This is the sound of treating yourself, because you protected yourself.
Stop by or schedule both your flu and COVID-19 vaccines today and grab yourself a sweet treat while you're at it. Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
So what's it like being on the radio?
Amazing. Unbelievable.
It really is special.
It is. It really is.
What about radio?
In radio, it helps to, jazz it up a little bit so that we create what we call a word picture.
That's not how radio works.
You'll have to take radio the way it is.
It's divine. Perfect just the way it is.
Showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and we're having some fun here on the Q and 98 Gold, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Ed White Auto Sales. Visit edwhiteautosales.com. That's where you're going to find all kinds of great vehicles. How about a 2015 Chevy Tahoe on the lot right now? Take a look at some of the details here. Red leather interior, red on the outside, gray leather interior on the inside, four-wheel drive, just over 96,000 miles. Check it out at edwhiteautosales.com. They got a bunch of different photos there. Or you can check it out in person at Ed White Auto Sales on 231 in Rensselaer. They also do service. You need oil change, brakes, things like that. Ed White Auto Sales will take care of you. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can go to Supercuts in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso. You can also apply for a job if you're a stylist looking for a gig. Visit jobs.supercuts.com. All right. Let's get to the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminals come to us from bloody old England. Hello? Pip, pip, cheerio, and all that rubbery and stuff. One guy is 35. The other is 56. They're both named Bernie McDonough. Two criminals teaming up, same name, almost 20 years apart in age.
Wow.
According to reports, they're from different towns, not related in any way. They pulled off a string of heists last month when they broke into people's homes and stole jewelry, as well as a 55-inch TV. Security cameras got them on video, so both Bernies were arrested and just got sentenced. The younger got 2 years in prison and has to pay a fine. The older Bernie got 5 years because his DNA was traced back to a separate burglary last year that he did not do with this Bernie. So the burglaring Bernies, they call them. But they got caught by the surveillance camera in their home, which is what Precision Security can do for you. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Precision Security. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance. You want surveillance for your home, for your business? Give them a call today, 219-866-7171. Have a locksmith issue? Mike is your guy. He is the premier locksmith in this area. Going to be helping us out with our house.
Out with the new house. Yep.
So you have new locks and things like that. Visit pgr.glass, like Precision Security on Facebook. Call 219-866-7171 for Precision Security in Rensselaer.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on the drive into work. Partly sunny with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Thursday, sunny with light winds in the morning and a high near 76. Thursday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 58. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 75. Friday night, a 50% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 60.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Save big money on everything at Menards. Attract birds to your lawn with Menards' wide variety of bird seed. KT's Ultimate Songbird Blend includes fruits and nuts to add even more energy to a mix already rich with black oil sunflower seeds. It will make your backyard a favorite place for songbirds. Save big money at Menards and see our flyer on menards.com for all our great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
For the best frozen custard around, it's gotta be the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello. Fall enthusiasts, this is your time to treat that sweet tooth with the newly added Apple Pie Delights. A slice of pie with a scoop of ice cream on top, along with the Sycamore Drive-In's apple cider slushies. Pumpkin lovers, you're gonna achieve pumpkin nirvana. Whether it's pumpkin frozen custard, a pumpkin spice latte, or the mind-blowing pumpkin cheesecake praline bubba. All available until the Sycamore Drive-In closes for the season on Sunday, September 29th. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street in Monticello, behind the Bank of Wolcott. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. And be sure to follow them on Facebook for their flavor of the day and other mouth-watering specials.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook. Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Don't you wish you had someone in your corner, someone you can call anytime, someone who has the answer to all of your real estate questions, someone who has your back in every aspect of that real estate transaction? You know, a real estate connection. That's Cornerstone Real Estate. This is Terry Fagley, owner and managing broker of Cornerstone. Whether you are buying or selling any type of property, residential, farm, land, commercial, Cornerstone is your connection start to finish. Call Cornerstone and let us do what we love to do, work for you. Call 219-866-4528 or visit us online at cornerstoneshomes.com.
Rensselaer, classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
What day is it?
What am I going to do? Make a big announcement? Yeah. Big announcement, everybody. It's Wednesday.
Up and at 'em.
Everybody works on Wednesday.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
These are idiots.
Not exactly the best and brightest. These people are not rocket scientists. Okay, I get it. The gloves are off. These are just ordinary, boring people. All right. You seem like a lunatic. Let's do this. Showtime.
Stephen Cheryl with you. Good morning. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by KIRPC Head Start. If you've got children between the ages of 3 and 5 in Newton, Jasper, or Pulaski counties, KIRPC Head Start may be the right place for you or for your kids, grandkids. Foster and homeless families receiving SNAP automatically eligible for the program. Opportunities for family members to volunteer as well as with the program regularly. So find out more at KIRPC Head Start. You can also go to KIRPC.net to find out more about what they have going on there. Just all kinds of great stuff that they do for the kiddos in the area.
Well, and I could just tell you, that is a mom's heaviest thing, is when you have to put the children in childcare or find the right place to trust, as you go off to work.
Sure. Yeah, I would imagine.
I mean, it's unnerving. And so, lots of smiles, lots of teachers, lots of love.
Mm-hmm. Our poll question today on a Would You Rather Wednesday: would you rather win America's Got Talent or Hell's Kitchen? Assuming both pay the same, because you're winning a bunch of money and a job all at the same time. 64% say America's Got Talent. 36% saying Hell's Kitchen. Melissa says if you can win getting through the Devil Chef, you could conquer anything in this world. LOL. I like that. That's fun. So head over and answer the poll question. Of course, it's there for you on the Touhyville Facebook page. Is it too early for Halloween decorations? I say no. I think we're okay.
What else would you be putting up right now?
October is going to be here in a minute.
Well, plus I would have started in August, honestly, with that end of August.
Well, let's not get out of hand. It's still summertime. August might be a little bit much, but you're also one who wants to put up Christmas trees in September. So
November 1st.
No, I know.
But
now.
I'd like to even go earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
by the way, I meant to tell you, AGT no longer gives away Vegas residency.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's kind of a bummer.
It's not from the perspective that not a lot of the contestants fit that thing.
Like a show in
like
Vegas.
a show, an ongoing show.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So according to a recent research, 2/3 of Americans say that if you're putting up your Halloween decorations, you should wait until at least the 1st of October. So we're close. Let's see. Cheryl's going to be upset by this. Someone pulled 5,000 Americans. And most said yes. 2/3 think decorations shouldn't go up until at least October 1st. That includes 39%.
No.
Who said between the 1st and the 15th at the earliest.
No.
15% who said the 16th to the 30th.
What? No.
What? 16th to the 30th? What am I waiting on?
Well, plus listen, if I'm putting up 160 Radco ornaments
we're
on
talking
a tree,
about Halloween.
I'm saying period. Like if I'm going to all the work before a holiday to put up, I'm schlepping it out, I'm hanging it, I'm getting up and down on a ladder, I'm making sure everything's positioned right, I'm doing the thing, I'm doing the theme. There's no way I'm giving it 2 weeks. That's way too much work for 2 weeks time. N-O.
Yeah, I mean, I just think if you're gonna decorate for Halloween, I think all of October is fine. I'm fine with this week too. I mean, honestly, I don't really care. But it's
I'm fine with Thanksgiving, like putting out stuff for like the fall-y season.
With putting out Thanksgiving right now?
Yeah,
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
So
now here's the other side. Just don't leave them up too long. Around 75% of people think they should come down by the end of November at the latest. I think if you're putting up Halloween decorations, they should come down November 1st. Yeah. Or 2nd, like within days. Like it's for Halloween. It's over.
I feel that way about Christmas too.
Right. Now, Christmas to me, I'm good. I think you go through New Year's, you're okay because it's like, kind of an end of year thing.
Right.
But we always used to take it down because then we go away on the 26th. So we would get it all down. So we didn't have to mess with it when we came back. So Johnny Depp was recently at a film festival promoting a movie he directed called Modi, 3 Days on the Wings of Madness. I don't know what that is, but somebody asked him at the press conference about, all that stuff with Amber Heard and how his life has kind of gotten out of hand.
You can say that I've been through a number of things here and there, but, I'm all right. I think we've all been through a number of things ultimately. Maybe yours did turn into a soap opera.
All right. It's hard enough to understand him when he's got like a microphone right in his face, but across a room like that, that's the good. Hey, non-existent producer Fred, we're going to need better audio than that if we're going to play around the radio.
Plus,
okay. Thank you.
I want to see something because it drives me crazy every time I listen to him.
He's actually become Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay, and that's what I was going to say. He's born in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Quit talking like tally ho and a ho ho ho. You're not. That was a movie a long time ago, And every time I listen to him, he's too cool for school and saying stupid stuff. Like he's dumb.
I have no idea what he's saying half the time. I have
no
doubt.
No, and yeah, you're not a former Beatle, so stop talking about like.
I just think he sounds
okay, love.
See, I don't even notice British. I just notice unintelligible. Like I can't understand what he's saying.
Well, because it's
like mush mouth. Like
yeah,
marble mouth. Yeah. It's goofy. I don't understand what he's saying.
You know, and it's always like he's trying to be a deep
Yeah.
thinker. And I'm like, okay, act. You're a good actor, but not the deep thinker stuff is not your thing. Like, no.
Listen, Cheryl. When the light shines upon the night of our shoelaces, sometimes a dog bone can be found in the ice cream of our lives. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the face. Like as you're doing it, like my eyes are squinting, my head, I'm getting a headache. Like,
sometimes the sinus headache of our lives can be seen within the eyelashes of the snake dragon.
And here's what I do think. I mean, I don't know him, of course, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, you
but
guys don't hang out.
When they did the Amber Heard, the whole trial thing, no one cares.
Yeah,
I just because they kept doing the trial of, you know, like it was the O.J. Simpson thing.
Right, it was
like,
some
I'm
kind
like,
of big deal. Yep.
No one cares. You guys didn't get along, and then the two of you are drinking yourselves and wondering to death, and wondering why each of you are like acting stupid in a stupor.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm with you.
Ugh.
I am with you on that.
yeah.
All right. I have not heard this, but I have to assume it's going to be funny. I should probably check based on my track record, but I'm going to take a chance here. Someone posted on some old ABC News footage online from 1988 of a guy calling the Nintendo Game Tips hotline.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Hi, Nintendo. This is Craig. How can I help you?
I was want to inquire about The Legend of Zelda. I was wondering how you go about getting the white sword.
Which quest are you in?
The first quest.
Okay, well, you know where it is. What you need to have are 12 heart containers.
Right.
And that's the only thing.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're quite welcome.
Appreciate it.
Sure thing. Bye-bye.
That's so wild to me. I mean, now that's all you do online. You just go online and someone else has already done it and they show you how to do it. But that there was a hotline. Hello, Nintendo hotline. How would you like to cheat on our games? We'd be glad to help you. Like,
we're here to serve and protect.
right.
There you
Listen, sometimes when you go back to 1988, it's not that funny like that. I took a chance.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go back to 1988 and it's really funny, you know.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
Okay, how
always
you're
always
telling
like,
me though? You're telling me it seriously sounds like "Do Your Girl."
No, it's you, your girl.
Play it again.
It's your boat. The Johnson is the boat.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over
It
50
sounds
years.
like you and your Johnson.
Right. You, your girl, and your Johnson.
Okay.
You, Y-O-U. Yes. All right.
I don't know how you found that, but that just
it was just silliness on YouTube. People on TikTok are complaining that Pringles are now jumping into the shrinkflation game. I don't know that I've found this. Less Pringles in the can.
Is it the same size can though? Like the same height, so it's like air in a bag of potato chips.
That's what I think they're saying. Let's see. It's a TikTok video. Yeah.
Make me nuts.
I've seen a lot of people talking about shrinkflation recently. I've got a hot take. Pringles used to be bigger, and this isn't how you were just like younger and now you're bigger, so they feel smaller. I've been the same height since I was 13. This is like a within the last 5 to 7 years kind. Because since when can you have that many Pringles and they are able to fall into a spiral?
To what?
What? I don't understand the second part of the video, but yeah. You know, I was honestly wondering the same thing. Because they have 2 different size cans now.
Well, they have the Paquito pan, like the little
Okay,
ones.
then 3. Okay, so the little snack
Okay.
size. But I'm saying they have the can, and then they have like the bigger can. And I feel like the regular can, is shorter than it used to be. So, but I have no way to prove it.
Now,
You
when
know?
I was in Italy, we stopped at a gas station. Like they have, like it's almost like a TA, you know? So we stopped at a TA and there was a 6-foot can of Pringles. I have a picture of it.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't buy this for a second. It says, yes, the size of Pringles can vary depending on the production facility.
Wait, what?
No.
No, because the can of it has to stay the same. Don't
Yeah.
tell me that you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
wouldn't be cost effective, right?
Okay, it says, although the packaging is smaller, the brand emphasizes the amount of Pringles in the can is the same. It just means there's less empty space in the cans. The chips and cans were shrunk down in 2016 after manufacturing was moved from the U.S. to Malaysia. I knew it! You stinking Malaysians are shrinking our chips! All these Malaysians! Now, watch tomorrow.
I would say,
watch tomorrow.
be careful.
JD Vance is going to be like, the Malaysians are ruining all of our potato
Well,
chips.
did you
I
hear
heard
what
it
happened?
on the radio.
Do you know? In what's the state that he was in?
Springfield, Ohio.
Springfield, Ohio.
No.
So
Springfield,
Ohio.
Okay.
So in Ohio, apparently, people can sue. Like the people can
They can file charges.
Mm-hmm. They filed charges against them for
yeah. I did see that. Yeah.
Fraud or I don't know what it was, but I thought that was but then it turns into whether or not the prosecutor wants to prosecute it. So he doesn't have to prosecute
and all that
everything,
stuff. Yeah. But I do have to say that I'm just teasing about the Malaysians. I don't really know anything about the Malaysians. I'm just going on what Google told me. So that said, darn Malaysians are ruining my Pringles. Allegedly, perhaps. I don't know for sure. Maybe they might.
Get off my lawn.
Stinking Malaysians.
Oh my gosh.
Ellen DeGeneres has a new Netflix special out, just hit yesterday.
Did you hear it's her last one?
It is, yeah. That she said that she's done. I guess it opens with kind of a montage about her career. So
Her first appearance on network television. Would you welcome Ellen DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres is certainly on the fast track. She's one of the top female comedians on television.
Ellen's new sitcom is a certifiable top 10 hit.
Now the real Ellen is putting all that success and fame at risk.
Susan, I'm gay.
More than 36 million people watched her coming out episode.
Why did you think it was necessary for you to come out? Because it's okay.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do? Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
She may have pulled off one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
The Ellen Show has become one of the most popular shows in the world.
A few years ago, I started ending my show by saying, be kind to one another. Here's the downside. I can never do anything unkind ever now, ever.
Is the queen of nice really the queen of mean?
Ellen is back, although she's saying this new special will be her farewell.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. I have always found her stand-up to be incredibly funny.
Yes, and I read an article because it said this is the last of her concert tours and stuff that said she was canceled because of blah 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 blah. And I go, did you realize like her exit, like her show exit was like a canceling?
I don't feel like it was a canceling, but I think she decided to stop because it was just getting to be a little nuts. That it was a lot of negative publicity coming her way. So yeah, I feel like like she was taking a lot of negative publicity and stuff. So hi, good morning. You're on the air. Whoops, I gotta hit the button. Hi, good morning. You're on the air. Oh, Yeah, I feel like she was kind of like stopping because I think she was tired of all that. But she had also been on for 21 years. I mean, I think she was done with the show. I feel like so. Anyway, looking forward to seeing that. So,
okay, whoever was calling, just call us back.
It was
unless you don't want to.
No, I got it. It was Carla. She has to pick up her gift card. So, Carla, just give us a minute. Just give us a minute. We're still talking on the radio. So,
I know someone called in looking for advertising this morning. I'm like, we're on the air,
but we said to do it. We said to do it. So, all right, we're gonna wrap up over on 98 Gold WIBN. But we will be back shortly on WLQI with, of course, the pizza quiz, and we will end on a high note. Stick around.
Another way Jasper County REMC gives back to the community is through Operation Roundup. Jasper County REMC members participating in the program have their monthly utility bills rounded up to the next dollar. Operation Roundup is overseen by a board of trustees that is appointed by Jasper County REMC's board of directors to oversee the fund and issue the Roundup dollars to worthy efforts that benefit our communities. The funds are not issued to pay utility bills or support political candidates. Applications are accepted during March, June, September, and December. To find out more about Operation Roundup or to apply for funds, visit jasperremc.com. Click on the Community tab and select Operation Roundup.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Virk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Virk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Virk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Virk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table, good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
Newton County Coroner Scott McCord is requesting the assistance of the public in locating any living relative of 89-year-old Noel Sigmund Shaw of Kentland, who was found deceased in his home. at 106 West Washington Street in that town. If anyone has information regarding the next of kin of Mr. Shaw, please contact the Newton County Coroner's Office at 219-285-2515 or email smccord, smccord at newtoncounty.in.gov. Fulton County deputies arrested a Rochester man, Solomon Newcomb, who has an outstanding felony warrant in Pulaski County on Sunday following a short pursuit after a traffic stop. A search of the man's vehicle reportedly revealed more than 150 grams of methamphetamine, along with marijuana and paraphernalia. New preliminary charges against Newcomb include dealing in meth, possession of the drug, unlawful possession of a syringe, possession of paraphernalia with a prior conviction, possession of marijuana with a prior conviction, and resisting law enforcement. The Jasper County Fair Association is planning to build a new show arena at the fairgrounds that will overset the current show arena location in the next few years. Executive board member and ground superintendent for the Fair Association, Lou Nagel, said the new building will have almost double the floor space. He talks about other amenities that will be included.
Climate controlled year-round usage, all concrete floor, so we'll have to put some sort of material down so livestock can walk on it, the kids can walk on it properly. Restroom facilities are tremendous. Kitchen and conference room attached to, but separate from the show arena floor itself.
On a future news report, Lou Nagel will talk about funding sources for the new show arena. Listen to the complete interview on our website by tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. The annual Oktoberfest Festival, sponsored by Main Street Rensselaer, will take place on the new bricks by the courthouse this Saturday from 5 until 11 p.m. to benefit the completion of Filson Park. Check out the complete interview about Oktoberfest with President of Main Street, Bobby Joe Sammons, on our websites by tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Food Finders Mobile Pantry will be in Audubon tomorrow at the United Methodist Church. This church in Audubon is located at 405 East Oxford Street. The food distribution will be in the form of a drive-through event, and all recipients should remain in their vehicle at all times. The event begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and please do not arrive prior to 3:30. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
57-year-old Terry Rumbach, Sr. of Rensselaer, passed away on September 9th. A time of remembrance for Terry Rumbach, Sr. will be held today from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 90-year-old Richard Paul Briette of Fowler passed away on September 20th. Visitation for Richard Briette will be held at Sacred Heart Church today from 9 until 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time, with Rosary and the funeral mass immediately following. Burial will be at Sacred Heart Cemetery in Fowler. Memorial contributions may be made to the Sacred Heart School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 28-year-old Michael Thomas of DeMott passed away on September 18th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Friday, September 27th at the Community Church of Roselawn. Services for Michael Thomas will be held at the Community Church Roselawn at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Interment will be in the DeMott Cemetery. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old William L. Bill Huffman of Winnemac passed away on September 20th. Visitation will be from noon until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 27th at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Bill Huffman will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern on the 27th at Frayne Mortuary, with celebrant Ashley Young officiating. Burial will take place at Paul's Chapel Cemetery, Winnemac. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial donations may be made to Gideon's International. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. The family of William Bill Doty of Winnemac will be hosting a celebration of life on Saturday, September 28th, from noon until 3 p.m. Eastern Time at the Pavilion in the Winnemac Town Park. Memorial contributions for William Bill Doty may be made to the family. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 73-year-old Nancy Wind of Morocco passed away on Thursday, September 19th. The family is planning a celebration of Nancy's life for a later date. Contributions in Nancy Wind's memory may be made to the Susan Komen Foundation. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be expressed with the Wind family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 74-year-old Alan Robeson of Fair Oaks passed away on Monday, September 16th. Burial will be at Fair Oaks Cemetery at a later date. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Suzanne Passetto of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, September 18th. Stanky Funeral Home entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on the drive into work. Partly sunny with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Thursday, sunny with light winds in the morning and a high near 76. Thursday night, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 58. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 75. Friday night, a 50% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 60.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. We don't have caller 7 yet. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. I said this the other day, and maybe there's some kind of weird thing going on with the pizza quiz. Maybe people just, we need to change it up a little bit. We need to turn it into Cheryl's charades for pizza.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we should do. If they could guess your charade, then they could possibly win a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's people aren't hungry. That might be what it is. People are not hungry. Hi, good morning. You're caller number 7. Who's this?
Steve, I'm always hungry for pizza. You kidding me?
Who's not? All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza. All right, earlier today we talked about the most optimistic states, and then we also talked about the most optimistic generation. Which generation, according to a recent survey, is the most optimistic? Is it boomers, Gen X, or millennials? Which is the most optimistic? Yes, it is boomers. You hold on a second, Steve. We will get you.
He says forcefully and knowledgeably.
Boom. That's right. That's right. Steve was listening.
I want my pizza.
Steve was listening. That's right. All right. Hold on a second. We'll get your info, bud. All right. That's how we do it. We will. We got a winner. We'll see if we can get another one tomorrow right around this time.
20 or more years to come. Call 800-287-6691 now and connect to a knowledgeable Encore Energy representative. Encore is a major investor and experienced operator in its core area of operations. Call Encore Energy now at 800-287-6691. That's 800-287-6691.
All righty. It is time for us to wrap things up for this.
My gosh. I don't have anything today.
Look at this. Do you see how easily it can happen? This is the first time it's ever happened to you. But I get it how it happens.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking.
You just
because...
run around.
I got it. Got it. Yeah. I also got it. All right.
I got it, and I also got it.
I got it.
Baby, I'm awesome. By the way, going back a little bit, I missed Tina's comment to you.
Yeah.
You were talking about the honey wings with Tina at Strax, and she said that she's also diabetic. It does not raise her blood sugar very much.
Oh, okay.
So just to give you an idea. So, all right.
Okay.
Are you ready to end on a high note?
Sorta.
Okay. Do you need some more time?
No, I got us. I got it.
Well, you said sorta. So,
yep.
So I don't know if that means that, yes, you are ready, or
I am ready, baby. I'm ready.
Or
I just can't believe it, because here's what happens. Here's the whole thing for it.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day, as I'm doing my work, and I've got Facebook open on the side, and I'm bouncing between posting stuff on each of our pages and sharing client stuff and all that stuff. If I see something, I take pictures of it.
Sure.
But I also take a billion pictures of the dog. Then we did the house, we did a thing yesterday and bought the house. And so, I just looked back in my camera and there's nothing left, because I've relied on what I've used them all.
Gotcha.
So yes. So here we go.
All right.
Ready?
So you ready? All right.
Cue the music.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Today's motivational quote is brought to us by it looks like 10 unknown facts, but here we go. Life is short. Break the rules. Forgive quickly. Kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably. And never regret anything that made you smile.
Okay.
Life is short. Break the rules. Forgive quickly. Kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably. And never regret anything that made you smile.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday already.
Crazy.
Yep. Can't believe it. So we'll see you here in Touhyville tomorrow morning. Take care.
97.7